What is up, YouTube? What is up, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Jay Bari, back with another live stream, here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4, and soon to become that PS5. You see that PS5, guys, that sexiness, that ooh-wee. Setting the bar once again, PlayStation Nation. I feel great. I'm happy to be a PlayStation gamer, yo. Real talk. Yo, Craig, what is good, man? It's this Mass Effect. Head to the no. But yo, Craig, what is good, man? Yo, Philip, what's good? Yo, Blackbeard, what's good, man? I see you guys. And yo, J-Dog, what is good? Yo, J-Dog, I apologize. I definitely thought you were somebody different. I'll let people know that is not the same person. You know what I mean? Yo, is that Fadrus? What is up? Socrates, what is good, man? What is up? Definitely appreciate you coming through. Yo, Matador, what is good, Matador? Matador! Yo, Matador, what is up, man? Yo, Don P, what's good, bro? Definitely appreciate y'all coming through. Yo, Garuda Legends in the building. I ain't seen my man Garuda in a minute. You know what I mean? In the chat. Yo, Baltimore's, what is up, Baltimore's? Definitely appreciate you coming through. Yo, Butt Roger. Yo, Butt, what's good, bro? Yo, Dreology said he'd be back in 7 minutes. Yo, Dre, listen, all right? Listen, all right? Don't get kicked in the shin, Dre. I need you to sit back, relax, and groove with me. You hear the Jin Kisaragi theme in the background, and you know when you hear the Jin Kisaragi theme, it's gonna get down. It's gonna be a movie. I don't play around when it comes to my Jin Kisaragi. That's one of my favorite fighting game characters of all time. Yo, Sam Ash, what is good, man? What is good? Definitely appreciate you coming through. Yo, EJ, what is good, EJ? EJ with the randomness once again. Yo, JS, what is good, man? Yo, Caleb Kaiser. Yo, Caleb, what is good, man? Definitely appreciate you coming through, man. Definitely appreciate you coming. Yo, Lansville Paul, what is good, Lansville? Definitely appreciate you coming through. Yo, Craig, what is good? I'll see, man. I got a few things I want to talk about before I even, let anybody on. We'll see. You know what I mean? If you ever wanted us to talk about anything, let's come on, Speak from the Heart. I know it's like a crazy little show, but definitely come on. But I'll definitely see. I want to get this interview out the way before it goes into, before it goes into any other things to detract me from what I want to put out there. But after I get through the interview, then we'll talk. I'll see if I can let people in, or I'll probably let people in, not see. But yo, The Truth, what is good? Yo, Social Joins, what is good, man? What is good? Yo, Castle Helford James, what is up, man? Definitely appreciate y'all coming through, man. Yo, Wavy, what is up? Definitely shout out to my man Wavy. I see you in the chat, man. Yo, Dragon Sword, what is good, man? What is good, guys? But yeah, like before I let anybody in here, there's a certain thing I want to talk about before, I let anybody in, and the conversation goes to a different angle. Yo, Jemai, what's good, Jemai? I see you, man. What is up, man? What is up? Definitely appreciate you guys coming through, man. Will you mention this tweet I posted? Not really. I'm not going to get into the hardware aspect of things. I'm going to be talking about pretty much PlayStation setting the bar. Then I'm going to, talk about how Xbox is depreciating gaming. And also there's this interview which I'm going to intertwine within, PlayStation setting the bar, my PlayStation setting the bar conversation. But with the whole Xbox depreciating gaming, I'll definitely get people in to talk about that as well as I make my point with that. But definitely appreciate you guys coming through, man. It's gonna be a good one, man. I know there's Weapon Wheelers live. Yo, shout out to my man Persona, he's live as well with his Last of Us gameplay. But I just wanted to get this thought out of here before the week starts, and it's gonna be Last of Us 2 coming up, and I'm most likely not gonna be streaming when that game is out. So I have the weekend where I can get these thoughts out, and just want to get them out, man. All you missed is Countdown. What do you mean? Oh, you missed Jay's countdown. Yeah. I definitely missed the countdown, man. You know what I mean? The PC and Xbox slander mode. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna leave the PC dudes alone, man. They need their little baby bottle. You know, they need their bib. I'm gonna get on Xbox for a second. But I just want to let you guys know how I feel like PlayStation is always setting the bar, and they continually to set the bar when it comes to PlayStation 5. It's just look at the reveal of the PlayStation 5, right? Look at the reveal of the PlayStation 5. That's how you do a reveal. And that's how you do a reveal within this times of, you know, the whole COVID-19 thing that's going down. You know what I mean? Where people was going into this show with very, very low expectations due to the fact of how Microsoft set things off for their next gen console. Hyping everybody up, talking about, oh, we're going to set the bar for you know, next gen. Get ready for next gen games, right? You remember those tweets that Microsoft, yo, Omar, what's good, man? Remember those tweets that Microsoft was putting out there before their show? And you know, poor quality control over there at that inside Xbox, poor camera. The games was cool, but you know, it's not to the type of level that you'd be like, oh wow, this is your first, you know, impression of games that you're going to be showing off for next gen. You're showing off these Xbox One games that is enhanced for Xbox Series X. You know what I mean? Like that was it. That was the bar that Xbox set, and that's why I said that Xbox is depreciating gaming, because everything Xbox is doing, they're setting this low bar. Look at Game Pass, huh? Look at Game Pass. Game Pass, everybody will hit you with Game Pass is a great service, right? Good for the consumer. But what are they really offering there that's like mind-boggling? That's mind-blowing. That's like, yo, this is a 96 Metacritic game, huh? I have to get Game Pass. This is what I need right here. You offering Minecraft dungeons. You offering Sea of Thieves. That people they boasting up Sea of Thieves because, you know, however reason people are playing it. You know what I mean? It's just crazy how Microsoft, Xbox, I mean, not Microsoft. I ain't gonna get an Xbox. Yo, Grim, what is good, man? I'm gonna get on Xbox. How I feel like they are depreciating gaming, where gamers are looking at other companies now due to the things that Xbox are doing and the low standards that they have for Xbox, where people going into the PlayStation event, they got a low standard. Nintendo might have a drop of event, low standard because of Xbox. We got to put Xbox off to the side for a second, yo. You know what I mean? We got to stop not stop comparing, but when it comes to these shows and what the bar, who sets the bar here, it's not Xbox. It should be PlayStation. Everything below, you know, PlayStation is above everything, right? Then it's Nintendo, in my opinion. Then it's Xbox all the way down low, right? And the fact that Xbox led off, you know, leading off with next generation, I just feel that everybody's going into next generation with a low standard, right? Until you saw what PlayStation's offering. You know, now everybody's acting shocked. Oh my God, what? Ratchet and Clank, what? Gran Turismo, what? Spider-Man, Miles, what? You know what I mean? Everybody was a shot out their mind, like, yo, this is what PlayStation does, man. They bought these studios. Insomniac, great purchase. They had Polyphony on deck since PS1. You know the quality Polyphony brings out there. You know what I mean? New IP. Then the fact that PlayStation is setting the bar, you have terminologies like design exclusively for the PlayStation 5. Now, that doesn't mean that the game is exclusive for the PlayStation 5. That means that the game is then designed around the PlayStation 5. Anything after that is an after fact. You know what I mean? After effect. Like, oh, I'm designing this game for the PS5. And, you know, when it comes to the Xbox Series X, you know, we'll have a version of that, though. But we're basing it off of what the PS5 can offer. That's pretty much what that design means to me. I mean, that design, you know, exclusive with PS5. Yo, Andrew Wilkins, what's good, man? Yo, J Love, what's good, man? You know what I mean? But we have Xbox out here. I don't like from Xbox. They came out really strong, right? With the whole Game Awards thing. I feel, right? They showed a console, they showed a game that people really liked. What Hellblade, well, you know, the PlayStation community liked. With Hellblade. And they revealed the console. Very, very early they did that. Strong show, very, very shocking. No other company has done that. But I feel everything after that has been on a downhill slope to me. You know what I mean? Outside of the whole backwards compatibility, the generation comes with you. That's really cool and all. But everything outside of that has been really like meh to me. Like to me, like the Xbox Series X is not really a Xbox. It's not really a next gen console to me. Yeah, it has the specs, but you're not really making anything specifically tied to that console that's really, really gonna show that power of that console for the time being. So how their approach of going into next generation is something that I don't really like. You know what I mean? What PlayStation, and this, you know, people gonna be like, oh, you're just a PlayStation fan, that's why you're saying that. Nah, this is how I've been, you know, forever. When I'm going into a next generation, I want something that is going to be exclusively tied to that console, and that's showing off that console's power and that console's capabilities. You know what I mean? Not this, everybody, we share this and share that and share that. You throw that in the trash. You see my man with a jump shot? That's a Series X. That's getting thrown in the trash. So with the things that Microsoft is doing going into the next generation, in my opinion, they are depreciating gaming, because the things that people look forward to in a next generation console, Microsoft is setting such a low standard for that. You know what I mean? So now when PlayStation shows stuff like Miles Morales, Spider-Man Miles Morales, people are excited, like, yo, Spider-Man Miles Morales. So guess what they're gonna say now? They're gonna be like, oh, but we gotta pay for the game. Why you couldn't just, we gotta buy a new console and we gotta pay for the game? Why can't you just put it on the PS4 and I can play it on the PS4? You know what I mean? It's just they're taking away all the excitement and all the drive that people would have to go and purchase a next gen console. And I feel like that's depreciating what gaming is, you know, when it comes to these new generations or stuff like that. And I don't like it. But I do appreciate what PlayStation does. I do appreciate what Nintendo does. So you having a new console, you're gonna have stuff that's gonna be there on that console. You know what I mean? Mario Odyssey is not on, you know, the Wii U. You know what I mean? Oh man, look at all the 16 to 19 million Wii U's that we have out there. We gotta cater to them. Nah, you start that new console fresh, man. Yeah, you're gonna have titles. You're gonna have titles there that's gonna be cross generation. Nobody's not discrediting that, but you gotta set the bar for the next generation console. No matter what they are showing for Halo Infinite or whatever game they have going to be shown in July, the bar for next generation is not set with them, because they still thinking about the previous console, the previous generation. You know what I mean? And to me, I'm just like, my mindset is always going to be, oh, you could have probably did more if you just dedicated all of those people to work on the game for the Series X. Huh? And shout out to Tim Dog. My man Tim Dog out here on Twitter talking about they got 1,200 people working on Halo Infinite, y'all. 1,200 people. All of the trailers that they show for that game don't look like no 1,200 people. Yo, and I tell you what's good, man. Definitely appreciate you coming through, man. That don't look like no 1,200 people working on that game. The last time that game was shown at E3, that don't look like no 1,200 people. I don't know. Yo, these Xbox dudes are high, bro. They are high on some. I don't know what it is, bro. Is it plastic? Is it the disc that's coming out of the Xbox? I don't know what is going on over there, but yo, they are high. They are high. But before I get to this interview, I just want to talk about a few things because, like I said, I'm a type of person that I like to dive into people's mindset, right? You know what I mean? I like to ask questions. I like to pick at people's brains. You know what I mean? I like to listen to other people and hear what they saying out here. And when it comes to the Xbox dudes, yo, I'm sorry, yo, but you guys are high as hell, man. So let's talk about the show for a second. The PlayStation, the future of gaming show. Yo, Court, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Court. My man Court putting that work out there in that Gran Turismo sport, man. That was fun to watch though, Court. Real talk, man. I definitely enjoyed the banter of you guys racing and all that. I was like, yo, these guys are going in, man. Yeah, they said 1,200 people. 1,200 people working on Halo Infinite. Y'all believe that? It's just crazy. Yo, you can't make this up, man. You can't make this up, bro. You can't make it up. Yo, that's what I saw. He said on Twitter. You know what I mean? Yo, Quanvo, what's good, man? Yeah, you seen a lot of bitterness. Yeah, I've seen it too. We're going to talk about that for a second. We're going to talk about the bitterness that I'm seeing as well out there on Twitter. You're going to pretty much see, an image slideshow of, majority of the games that were shown, right? Obviously, I put more pictures for some than other games because there's a kind of a limit there. What I can display here in OBS for some strange reason, but I want to show you guys the games some of the games that's being shown. Yes, there's a lot of other games that I'm not going to have displayed here, but according to a lot of these dudes that's out here on Twitter, on these podcasts, yo, John, Too Good Game, what's good, man? According to a lot of these dudes, the PlayStation Future of Gaming show was a 6 to a 7.5, according to a lot of the Xbox guys, from what I'm hearing. I even heard BG said the show was a 7.5 to him. I don't know what BG smoking over there in Brooklyn, but that's crazy. I watched BG's reaction. This man was like, what? When it's time to review, 7.5. What? Different than the IGN reporters. In my opinion, that's craziness. Yo, go watch this man BG's reaction to that PlayStation event. This man was all, yo, PlayStation, stop it. Y'all starting like this. Yo, the console, oh my god, what? Horizon, oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. What? Yo, I don't know what is going on here with YouTube. And BG, that's my dude. So that's why I'm gonna call him out. They are high. Look, but shout out to my man Neverland. Neverland, that's my guy too. But Neverland is high. 7 out of 10 for me, no cap. What? What? You got some of the biggest PlayStation franchises being shown at this conference and a console reveal, and that's a 7 out of 5. That's high talk, yo. You got to be smoking some type of shit. You know what I mean? But yo, this is the part that I laugh at, because like I said, I dive into these gaming streets with these dudes, right? And I listen to them talk about the Inside Xbox and hear these dudes capping for Inside Xbox. Yeah, Microsoft, they didn't promote the show right, but the games were cool. I'm giving it a 8.5 out of 10 for the Inside Xbox. But the PlayStation event is getting a 6 and a 7.5. What? The same people are giving the Xbox Inside Xbox show, a show that didn't have no gameplay, a show that didn't display any of those games running on a Series X, a show that was mismarketed and pretty much lied and deceitful. They give that show, a show that's pretty much full of like indie games and AA games, they gave that show a 7.5 to an 8.5. I kid you not, bro. I'm not even making this thing up. I kid you not. But here, On the PlayStation, the future of gaming, you had Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Gran Turismo 7, PlayStation's biggest IP, looking crazier than sport. Ratchet and Clank actually showing gameplay, showing off what this SSD is doing, what people are talking about, people wanting to see. New IPs, Project Athia, Returnal, Satboy having an adventure game, Destruction All Stars, Kena. The list is yo. I could go on. The list is going on. These games were impressive games that's being shown. Then they topped it off. They topped it off with Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean Horizon 2, Forbidden West. And you have the nerve to fix your lip to tweet out 6.5 to 7.5, whatever that scale is, on Twitter, on everything here. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Yo, you like I said, yo, you gotta be on some toxin. You know what I mean? This is beyond. This is even beyond the, you know, the yo, past that. This is beyond that. This is you on some toxin to even say that. Craziness. You know what I mean? Yo, never. It don't matter if it's a launch title or not. Was the show impressive? That's what you're basing it off of. Not every game is going to be a launch title showing. Duh. What? When you go to E3 and you base your judgment off of E3, you're gonna be like, oh, is every game on E3 a launch title? No. Yeah, I'm telling you, yo, listen, guys. This is why I keep saying PlayStation sets the bar, because the bar is super, super high for PlayStation. But if you listen to these dudes, well, you know, the Xbox show was cool, man. Just they mismarketed. They didn't have any gameplay. You know, and the games are the indies and double A's. You know, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10, man. Xbox got the momentum. Yo, Horizon Forbidden West, Horizon 2 Forbidden West destroyed anything that was even shown for Xbox yet on that Series X. Everything. That's even shown. It's crazy, yo. Yo, Guapzilla, what's good, man? Who watches the show and says that? Like, yo, not every game shown in a game show is a launch title. They're showing you the future of gaming, things to come for the PS5. You expect all 27 games to be launch titles? No. You don't judge a show like that. You judge a show if was the games compelling enough for you to purchase a PS5, right? Boom. Was the show good? Did it flow well? Did they show actually good games? Did you enjoy yourself? Was it a clean presentation? Nah, you guys are talking about the game shown wasn't launch titles. But one of the biggest games this generation is going to be a launch title. 7 out of 10. What is going on here? Yo, you can't make this up, bruh. What is going on here? Yo, you can't make this stuff up, man. Yeah, I listen to one of my favorite dudes, Boomstick Gaming. You know, the neutral Xbox guy, and he had King David on. Shout out to my man King David. Him and OBJ was going at it. Him and OBJ was going at it on Weapon Wheel, but he had King David on his show, and they was talking about the PlayStation joint and how they was unimpressed with Gran Turismo. The man had the nerves to fix his lips and say Gran Turismo 7, Forza Motorsport 7 looks better than Gran Turismo 7 that was shown at the PlayStation conference. That's what them people said over there, yo. Yo, Mod Rozzy, what's good, man? That's what them people said over there, yo. When I heard that, I had to clip that because I was like, yo, this is what I'm talking about here. This is them toxins. This is them toxins right here that's up in people's brains. You know what I mean? Like yo, Blackbeard, man. I just gotta tell the truth, man. It is what it is. Like, yo, I get along with a lot of people, but if I see the BS, I'm gonna call it out. It's a whole bunch of BS, man. Yo, Illusion, what's good, man? It's a whole bunch of BS, man. You gotta call it out. Like, yo, I can be cool with you as hell. Yo, even with PlayStation guys, I can be cool with you, but if you say some BS, I'm gonna say, yo, I don't agree with that. Here's why. Nah, you should be saying that. If you don't want to take the words of it is what it is. You know what I mean? I've had debates with a lot of PlayStation dudes, especially the people that I'm really, really cool with. Ask Persona, we disagree on a lot of shit. You know what I mean? But yo, it's like, yo, bro, Forza 7. When did Forza 7 come out? Huh? Yo, the funny thing about it, I was watching my man Court play Gran Turismo Sport. I was watching him play Sport, right? I have Sport, but I haven't really played Sport like that, to be honest with you. And I don't think I even have it downloaded on my console now, especially after I reinitialized, a couple of months ago. I don't have it downloaded. But I'm watching it, and I'm like, yeah, I could definitely see the huge differences between Gran Turismo 7 and Forza Motorsport 7. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Gran Turismo Sport look way better than Forza Motorsport 7, but they had the nerve to fix their lip to say that Forza 7 look better than Gran Turismo 7 on PS5. It's just wild out here, man. The salt levels that PlayStation sets within the gaming community is hilarious in my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? I can definitely joke about it because I find it funny with these dudes, man. They will make up anything. Yo, Xbox, they got 1,200 people working on one game. Because of that place. You see what that PlayStation event did? That PlayStation event that they had on Thursday, they got Xbox dudes to type up on Twitter boldly to tell their fan base that they got 1,200 people working on one game. That's how crazy. Hey, yo, bro, if that game doesn't look better than anything shown at that first PlayStation event, you know what's going to happen, right? These dudes set themselves up every single time, man. You got dudes coming out with 30 frames per second charts when the whole conference was streamed in 30 frames per second. Yo, there's no way that you're gonna drop a PS5, right? And I get it. I do believe that games are gonna be in 30 frames per second. We had a whole Speak from the Heart podcast where everybody was disagreeing with me about the whole 30 frames per second thing. And I told people in that podcast, I was like, yo, 30 frames per second is not going anywhere. But I do think they're gonna have an option for people to play in like performance mode. There's no way people's not going to have that on the PlayStation 5. That's substantially better than the PS4 Pro that the PS4 Pro offers right now. You know what I mean? But for the PlayStation 5, some strange reason these Xbox dudes are clickety clackety clicking, right? Oh, 30 frames, guys. Get used to 30 frames. You gonna buy this console for 30 frames? Oh my god. Where's the 60 frames? Huh? 60 frames or die, huh? Ponies? Wasn't you guys hyping up 60 frames or die, pony? And they tagging me. I'm like, yo, you the last person to tag. You know what I mean? Because I told you guys from the jump that I don't care if the game is in 30 frames a second, 60 frames a second. Regardless of what it is, I'm gonna beast in it. Regardless of what it is, I'm going to play better in it. You know what I mean? Yeah, would I take 60 frames per second? Sure. I don't mind 60 frames per second. I like it. But at the end of the day, if I'm playing a game that's 30 and I'm enjoying it, that's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying the game. I'm not going to be like, damn, I wish this was in 60. Certain games I wish, like Bloodborne, I do wish had a performance mode. But Bloodborne in 30, when I was playing it in 2015, I was enjoying it. You know what I mean? I uploaded every boss battle. If you guys want to go watch it, go watch it. It's on the channel still. I gotta check if it's private though. You know what I mean? Just crazy, man. Yo, Big Cloud Gaming, what's good, man? Support Gaming, what is up? Yo, AC, what's up, man? Yo, the big homie E, what's good? Yo, 30 frames is here to stay for sure. I told you guys months ago, I said that 30 frames is here to show because developers are always going to push the graphical limits for their games. Performance is going to be like what?
King KOON David lies saying reported Sony games sell. Sarah lie cause Sony fans don't buy games. I am thinking about going to BYC to check M4 earlier.
Yo, you said King Coon David lied about saying reported Sony games sell. Snare a lie cause Sony fans don't buy games. So the Sony fans don't buy the game? I'm thinking about going to BYC to check him for earlier. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of these guys, they will make up these lies about like PlayStation stuff just so people don't buy the game or don't buy the console. They want you to buy the Xbox. They don't want you to buy the PlayStation. They want you to buy the platform that they like. Yo, Mike, what's good, man? PlayStation is definitely held to a higher standard, E-Love, man. Can't even run 60 frames a second with ray trace. Yeah. 1080 Ti can't run it. Not every game can run at 4K 60 frames a second with ray tracing. Pretty much every game that we saw that was showing at that conference had some ray tracing in it. You know what I mean? When you look back at that Miles Morales trailer, and you see him doing the venom blast to one of the enemies there, like if you look at the window, you see a perfect reflection of this picture right here. You see a perfect reflection of Miles Morales in this picture right here, the venom blast one. You see that in the mirror in the background? Perfect. Ratchet and Clank ray tracing all over that game. GT7 because the thing I'm looking at is like we always see reflections sometimes in these games, right, on PS4. But it's not to the level of detail like it was I'm seeing in those PS5 trailers. Definitely not. You know what I mean? I'm playing through Spider-Man again, and I look at the reflections on Spider-Man swinging around and all that stuff, even the simplest stuff. It's not like an accurate one-to-one reflection from what I'm seeing in these other trailers. You know what I mean? In the PlayStation 5 trailers. So if the games is running like that, 4K 30, I don't care. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Like, especially like my first playthrough, I'm always going to go for the glitz and glamour. I want my games looking pristine. My second playthrough, I'll probably go performance mode and, you know, just doing other things and try to do like cool shit and all that, right? But the first playthrough, normally for me personally, I just want to enjoy the story, enjoy the game, have that thing looking crisp, looking clean. The thing is, like, I don't mind 30 frames per second in games. It's just make sure that thing is smooth, like it's a smooth running frame rate. I don't want no hitches, no, you know, hiccups and stuff like that. That stuff will take me out of the game. But if the game's in 30 frames, it don't take me out of the game like some of these dudes. And I play PC. I play games in 60 frames and higher. I played PUBG in 120 frames. You know what I mean? Where everybody keep telling me, wait, Barry, wait till you play, you know, above 60 frames, man. I've been doing that since 2017. I've been doing that. Batman Arkham Knight. Shout out to my man Court. My man Court gifted me Batman Arkham Knight. I've been playing that in 90 frames per second. And I still go back and play PS4 in 30 frames. You're not hearing me complaining like these PC dudes. I'm telling you, these dudes be making up shit. It's agenda-based shit. And then when I see them upload their gameplay, I'm like, you still trash. You got the frames, you got the glitz and glamour, you got all of that, and you upload your gameplay, and you still trash. I thought it was gonna help your response time, huh? You still hot garbage. But you're gonna have the nerve to come at your boy Jay Barry because I don't care about 30 frames a second. Sit your ass down. Learn to get good in the game. A majority of these people in this community is hot garbage. No disrespect. You don't see them uploading gameplay. Hot garbage. Man, I can't play no 30 frames per second, man. I gotta have my response time. Live stream then. Upload some gameplay. Let me see you in the buttery smooth 90, 100 and something frames per second. That 144 frames per second. You hot garbage. I'm seeing dudes streaming multiplayer games for months upon months. And I still see you play the same level that you've been playing when you just started. Hot garbage. Yo, don't let me get into a rant, yo. Yo, Link, what's good, man? Hot garbage. This dude is hot garbage. Told my I gotta pay my 60 friend. For what? For what? Dude, yeah, I be seeing people play these games. 90 frames per second. Yo, why did I get hit? I was swinging it back. Why did I get? Maybe because you was in startup animation, Mr. Frame Man. You love frame rates, but you can't read them. You don't know what's a startup animation. You don't know what's active frames. You don't know what's recovery frames. You don't know none of that shit. You don't know hurt boxes. You don't know hit boxes. But you just care about frame. As long as it looks smooth. Sit your ass down. You are hot garbage. You're trash. And I'm just speaking in general, by the way. If you guys don't know, I know this community can get a little sensitive. I'm speaking in general. Yo, Nick Cub, what's good? Yo, Ryan, what's good, bro? Facts, Ryan, man. 30 frames never stopped me from playing the game. Is anybody going to stop playing The Last of Us Part 2 because it's in 30 frames, huh? Raise your hand right now if you're not going to play The Last of Us Part 2 because it's in 30 frames. Raise it. It's in what they said, 1440p 30 frames on the PS4 Pro. Are you gonna not play it? Let me know. Did you not enjoy Horizon Zero Dawn in 30 frames? God of War in 30 frames, which some people played in performance mode, that's cool as well. But it wasn't hitting 60. I doubt it was hitting 60 consistently. Spider-Man in 30. Did you not enjoy those games? Y'all need to stop that bullshit, man. But anyways, Plus Ultra was good. See that I went off. I detracted. The whole point of what I'm saying is that these guys out here are pushing this agenda that what PlayStation was shown is mediocre. Cause I don't give a fuck who you are. 6.5, 7, that's average. That's mediocre type levels. You know what I mean? We're like 8, 9. That's more like, great to excellent, right? They are reviewing this PlayStation event. The games that you guys are seeing right here. They're reviewing that PlayStation event at 6. I heard somebody say 6.5. I think it was my man Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy says 6.5. I think Kid Smooth says 6 something too. I'm a kick Smooth in the shin soon. You know what I mean? But you out here reviewing the Xbox Inside Xbox show as a 8, a 7.5. Crazy. Yo, J Love, that's a fact, man. Day one. Yo, Mike, fat day one. That's already downloaded, baby. That's already downloaded. You already know, man. I can't wait for that Last of Us, man. Yo, the killer animations, I'm uploading that on Twitter all day, every day. Y'all gonna be like, look at this killer real quick. Cut. Damn. Look at this animation. Cut. People gonna mute me. I'm gonna upload some kill animations like, look at this, how she killed this dog right here. Crazy. Loving it. You know what I mean? But this PlayStation event, very, very good start. Great start, matter of fact, for PlayStation. And this is not the only event that they're going to be having. They're going to be showing off more games to come, according to Jim Ryan, according to a lot of these PlayStation execs. And that's one of the reasons why I'm going to be pretty much I'm doing this stream as well because I want to talk about this interview that they had with Eric Lempel. He is the PlayStation head of global marketing and consumer experience. And if you guys are in tune with like the PlayStation blog and the PlayStation blog podcast, you know, Sid Schumann, he had an interview with Eric Lempel. And we're definitely going to talk about it, you know what I mean? And the things that he said here on this podcast here. But also, there's an article that came out here on PlayStation Universe where he said the PS5 UI will be showing soon, boasting 100% overhaul and different, very different new concepts. And we saw those little patents, you know, stuff about the PlayStation UI. My big thing about, I'm not gonna go heavy on this, but my big thing about the whole UI thing is that I don't really want something too different from the PS4 UI, but I just want the PS4 UI to be like revamped, not revamped per se, but just like, you know, spruced up a little bit, you know, clean it up a little bit, make it faster, because I feel like the PS4 UI was very, very intuitive. It was very good. It was functionable as far as getting to your games, adding your folders, pressing down, getting information about the games, you know, the stuff that you're uploading, who's playing it, all that stuff is there. It was just a clean, cool UI to get to your stuff. Yeah, you can add a few little things here and there. I do think they can do a little bit better with the trophies as far as how they display trophies. You know what I mean? Like, you know, make it a little bit more competitive, I guess, between yourself. Like, yo, all right, you about to complete this game. You know, make it a little bit smarter, like a smart curate with the trophies. You know what I mean? Or show your rarest trophy, show your easiest. You know, things like that will be cool instead of just showing it in just the game per se. Like, you know, when you upload a game, or you go to the game, it would show the rarest trophy you got in that game. But I feel like that's in the trophy section. They should just have that built in there where all your trophies is being read, but it's showing your rarest one and all that stuff, which is cool. Like, you just going through your history of your trophies. I think that would be really cool. They should categorize your trophies as well between PS4, Vita, you know, PS3, PS5. Like, categorize that much easier. You know, because like, say if you want to look up a game in your trophies, but you play that game on a PS3, you got to be scrolling forever, or you got to go to PS Now, or you just got to go to your PS3. You know what I mean? But if you're on the latest console, you know, the stuff that's going to be tracked first is going to be the trophies that's on that console. But if you categorize everything, it's just more easier to look at your trophies. So, yo, JP Local, what's good, man? I definitely feel like, you know, like, I don't really want a new UI. I still want the XMB at the top. It's just functionable, man. I take function over, you know, looks and, you know, stuff like any day. That's one thing Microsoft is failing. The software company, right? The software company is failing in functionality when it comes to the UI. That's why they're copying a lot of what PlayStation has been doing with the PlayStation 4. If you look at the Xbox evolution of their UI for the Xbox One, they took a lot of implementations from you know, the PS4. Yo, Blackberry say, yo, 85 platinums, that's lit, yo. I forgot, I don't know how much platinums I got. I gotta look. I know it's probably like the 30s I got, but I'll definitely see if The Last of Us would be a platinum for me. We'll see. You know what I mean? But so yeah, UI wise, I don't want to change them too much, but let's make that dynamic menu a little faster, which it should be on the PS5. I don't know how they will make it more functional, but you can just add more things to gather information from. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool. But yo, Big Valley, what's good, man? You think we'll have to rebuy Spider-Man for the expansion? Well, Big Valley is not not an expansion. It's a standalone game. And is sold separately from the Spider-Man game that we have here. So if you think about it like Lost Legacy, that's what you're getting there. So this is going to be a standalone PS5 game, Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's expanding the story of the Spider-Man on the PS4 universe, but It's a standalone game, so you're gonna have to buy the game. You don't have to re-buy Spider-Man. Spider-Man is gonna be backwards compatible. You don't have to re-buy Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Stop listening to them Xbox podcasts. That's why Big and Felly asked that question. He was listening to an Xbox podcast. He's like, yo, man, let me come on J Bar and ask that shit real quick, because I don't know what the hell's going on. Yo, Megalo Kaisen, what's good, man? What is up, yo? Yeah, I thought it was a expansion. Nah, it's a standalone game. Insomniac came out and said it was a standalone game. You know what I mean? Megalo Kaisen, what is good? But yeah, let's get to this interview, guys. Oops, I pressed the wrong button there. Let's get to this interview, man. We're going to talk about it for a second, where we're going to talk about get more insight into into yesterday's PS5 announcement from Eric Limpel, PlayStation's head of global marketing and consumer experience. So let's get into the interview actually here. You know what I mean? This is just giving a little, prerequisite of who this man is here. He been working with PlayStation since the pre-PS2 days. All right. Oh, call me Black Jesus. Oh, Black Jesus. I'm just call you Black. You know what I mean? But yo, all right. So it said, why hasn't it take so long to see PlayStation 5 game actions? And this is pretty much what the PlayStation Nation has been saying. Perfect common sense here of why they're taking so. Your Arsenic Seal, what's good, man? Of why they were taking so long. With the PS5 stuff coming out of PlayStation 5, all the success we've seen and the fans' passion for the brand, we really wanted to make sure we deliver strongly with the PlayStation 5. We've said many times PlayStation 5 is truly a next generation console. It's a leap ahead, and we wanted to wait for the right time when everything lined up. I think and I hope the fans saw that we had a great mix of content from our partners and our studios, and that we delivered on those expectations. In my opinion, they definitely did. Yeah, he said, "I got to never listen, go on the Xbox podcast." My bad, Big Belly, man. My bad, bro. You know what I mean? My bad, man. I'm sensitive right now, Big Belly. My bad, bro. Yo, so next question was, we also get a first look at PlayStation 5. Can you give us any insight into how the console design made its way out to the public? I give you a little story. Many months ago, I was in Tokyo and I got an invite to a meeting with Jim Ryan, our president and CEO, and a bunch of other people, a small group. And it was on a floor in the Sony headquarters building that I'd never been before. The subject of the meeting was design. So I thought I was going to a design meeting. I got into the floor and there was a few doors open I had to get through. You finally end up with a mini vault. What a mini vault, a walk-in vault type thing. There are some nice lights up shining down, and there it was, everything you saw today. The PlayStation 5 was there, both units, the whole line of peripherals. That's the funny thing too. I'm hearing a lot of these bigger YouTubers, they're claiming that the digital version was the first thing to be created, and the one with the disc was an afterthought, which is a complete lie, because before we even seen the console, the first time the console was even mentioned and announced from Mark Cerny, like in 2018 or something like that, they said a Blu-ray player. So I don't know how the Blu-ray player became an afterthought, you know what I mean, which is ridiculous. And while I think everybody got a good view today with all the shots you saw in the show, when you see this thing in person, there's a lot of nice surprising features. It's gorgeous. It's just a marvel. I think people are going to love having in their home it's something you'll want to show off. That's a fact too. I think the console looks super sleek. It looks super sexy. Like I can see myself already having it here on this desk in this room and having it standing up next to my PS4 Pro. And I had probably get a new camera as well because it looked good. Oh, what? It didn't read it. Yo, but shout out to my man Matador with the donation, man. He said, I see people asking if Spider-Man can release on Xbox. Can't wait to play Kena and Horizon blew me away. Jim R said that there are more bangers coming. Oh yeah, Jim Ryan definitely said there's more games coming. This is just the first look at PlayStation 5. But yeah, I definitely saw, you know, people asking for Spider-Man. Listen, Spider-Man is a big deal. You guys got to understand that Spider-Man is a huge deal. That's a big IP. PlayStation, once again, like I said, they set the bar for a Spider-Man game. People love the Spider-Man game that came out in 2018, and they want it on their platform too. But at the end of the day, that's one thing I love Insomniac, man. Insomniac, when it comes to their responses, they're cut and dry. There's no bullshit around them, man. They give you straight up like, no, we're a PlayStation studio. You have to get a PlayStation if you want to get this game. No, this game is standalone. No, our puddles is ray traced now. How they respond, yo, is classic, man. I like it a lot, yo. But Matador, definitely appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate the donation, man. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I went to the picture. Where we was at? We was here. What? Yo, my man Bo Vice with a sub. Yo, Bo Vice, man, welcome, man, to the channel officially. Definitely appreciate. That's my guy Bo Vice, man. I ain't seen Bo Vice in a minute since the Smash tournament, yo. Yo, Trey BK, what's good, bro? I see you in the chat, man. You said Banjo Kazooie is dead, sadly. Well, you never know. It could pop up. Yo, True Bleed, what's good, man? Definitely appreciate you coming through, man. What's good, man? I see you guys. So we have learned that there's two PlayStation 5 systems, not one but two. What can you tell me about the logic and strategies there? And you see what they're doing here, right, guys? They're showing you the console laid down horizontally. Obviously this is a angle that's not showing the stand here, but they let you know like, okay, this thing can be laid down here. Yo, this LED, this thing is fire, yo. This thing, somebody, and we got to go back to the Xbox podcast again, right? They were saying how this is just gonna be a blue plastic. But looking at the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 4 had the LED, you know, at the middle in the console. So I doubt this is any blue plastic. You know, some of these dudes is dumb, man. But here's my man Eric. He said the idea is there. The second there's a second PlayStation 5 that represents the growth of our digital business over the years, and a lot of our consumers have shifted the way they interact with our products. Part of my job and my team is to talk to the consumer all the time and understand what they like and what they want. And there's a segment of consumers that just want to go digital. That's me. Yo, so far I already like this dude right here, man, because like I said, I'm a digital dude. I've been telling people for the longest. I've been all digital since the end of the PS3. The first time when they added that preloading feature on the PS3, that's when I went all digital. You know what I mean? I remember buying DuckTales. It was a bunch of stuff that I remember buying in there. Yo, Melanian Moore, definitely appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate the subscription. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoying your stay. You know what I mean? You see how we give you the papu fruit right there, man. You know, friendship. But yeah, I've been all digital since the end of PS3. PS4, I've been all digital. The only time I bought a physical copy if it came with a collector's edition. Or it came with the VR, you know what I mean? But everything else has pretty much is just digital for me. So when they say something like they're listening to the consumers here, when it comes to, you know, some people have shifted towards digital, that perfectly lines up with me, because real talk, the two PlayStation 4s that I have, I never put a disc into the disc tray. Not once. No cap, no lie. I swear on everything. I've never put a disc in any of my PlayStation 4s since day one. Never. To this day, I've never put a disc in there. You know what I mean? So is this like the all digital version for me, which this one is the all digital version right here? This makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? Makes perfect sense for me personally. And that's the one I'm going to get. I know a lot of people is going to get the physical stuff, which is cool. You know what I mean? If you're all about that physical life, you know, do you. But me personally, I'm going with that digital. Let me fix this browser thing right here. Me personally, I'm going all digital, man. You know, because I don't see myself putting a disc in my PS5. You know what I mean? Movie or what? If you want to watch movies, I have a Blu-ray player. I do need to go get an Ultra Blu-ray player though. I just have a regular Blu-ray player, and I'll just use that. So this is the answer so to answer let's pause for a second. So this is the answer to that need. Whew. That boy Bar is struggling. It's a discless version of the PS5. It's important to note it's essentially the same product. You're not talking about any change to features or any change to power. It's the same product with a slight cosmetic differences, no disk drive, so it's all digital, which makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? Like I said, rumors has it with the Lockhart for the Xbox, it's a completely different console. It's a much lower tier console than the Series X. I feel that's not a good strategy going forward. And you know what PlayStation is doing here is that they are, you know, both consoles that you see is the same in power, same in features, it's the same product, but just one has a disc, one doesn't. Makes perfect. Yo, Anonymous, definitely appreciate the subscription, man. Hopefully you're there. Yo, Dribble Piss. Dribble Piss. He said, I'm getting a disc for me and digital for my 2 kids. Okay. So, you know what I mean? You keeping it clean with the digital for the kids, but you got to get your disc, man. I understand. Listen, I might joke about the disc and all that stuff, but I understand that. People like to get their physical disc. Some people like to, you know, get the game physically. Once they're done with the game, they can, you know, trade it in or whatever they want to do with that. You know what I mean? Which is cool. Plus, you have an Ultra Blu-ray player. You know what I mean? Which is cool. Yo, Bo Vice, what's good, man? Didn't even know you had a YouTube channel, bro. Yeah, man, I got a YouTube channel, man. Since 2014, I had a YouTube channel, man. It's good to see you in there, man. Good to see you in there. I'm going with the physical PS5 when I build my game library. I like to look at them in the similar. Look at them similar to a book collection, just like having it in my hands to look at. Oh yeah, I get that. Trust me, I understand. Even though I'm all physical, I'm all digital. When it comes to, you know, this gaming, I still have like a physical, you know, look at everything, like all my steel cases. You know what I mean? So right next to my PlayStation 4 Pro, I have a bookcase from Little Big Planet 2. Remember the Little Big Planet collectors? I have that bookcase little thing, and it holds all my physical disc with the steel books in there. So yeah, I get that, but I like convenience, man. You know, I like the convenience of what digital can offer, and digital, you can take advantage of some of the feature sets with the next gen consoles and the current gen consoles, like, you know, they're switching over to a game instantly. You know what I mean? You know, digital preloading. You're playing the game at 12 a.m. 12 a.m. instead of, you know, waiting until the disc comes in or going to the store. You know what I mean? But there's still advantages with physical getting the game early and stuff like that. But yeah, I just like it's just convenient for me. All right, so next question here: what is the strategy with PS5 when it comes to exclusive titles and working with partners? Ooh, yo, Eric, can you answer this question here, Eric? Huh? Similar to what we did with PS4, our team spoke with developers well in advance of releasing the product, and we talked to developers about what they wanted in a next-gen console. And a lot of their feedback went into the design of the PlayStation 5 architecture. With that, we found that along the way, they were creating some great games that match up well to the platform and the ambition we're trying to achieve. So we're really fortunate because there's a ton of great titles you saw today, and a lot of them are exclusive. Oh! Yo, Eric Limple. I like this guy. Eric Limple. I like this guy, man. In all, we showed 13 titles that are launching exclusively on PlayStation 5. And those exclusive arguments range from a few months to a couple of years. So he's talking about like the time stuff. He's saying that the exclusive arrangements range from a few months to a couple of years. You saw some great titles: Godfall from Gearbox, Deathloop from Bethesda, Project Athia from Square Enix, and then you see the other games here. So he's saying that we showed about 13 titles that are launching exclusively on PlayStation 5. So that just means that the game itself is launching exclusively on PlayStation 5, not that it's going to be a launch title exclusive. And he's pretty much giving, transparency here that, these exclusive arrangements range from some months to a couple of years. Jesus. But the years one is the one I want to know. Which one is the years? Because that's the one that's like, it got no chance on Xbox. You know what I mean? But here's some of the games here. This was the whatever game. I forgot what the game this was. This is the Abe. Whatever. But anyway, continue. What I'm really happy about is this time around there are a large number of independent developers who are also going to be with us around the launch time frame. So you saw some of those titles today: the Pathless from Aparuna, Bug Snacks from Young Horse, and then a franchise that goes back from the PlayStation 1 with Oddworld. We have Oddworld Soulstorm from Oddworld Inhabitants. It's great to see how far that the franchise have come and how it will introduce to a new generation on PS5. Kina does look fire. Salazar Naruto, what's good, man? Isn't it great to be a PlayStation gamer? You damn right it is great to be a PlayStation gamer, man. I was somewhat blown away by the number of titles shown by the PlayStation Studios. It is the most I've ever seen, the most ever debut as a part of a new console cycle. My man Eric, because this by far is the biggest first party lineup that we have ever had in history for PlayStation. We're so fortunate that we have so many beloved titles and characters that people have grown up with over the years. I'm amazed at how well our studios are delivering against the time. I'm amazed how well our studios are delivering against the launch time frame. You saw a really big, a well-established franchise that people have known for years: Gran Turismo, Ratchet and Clank. Wait, hold up for a second. Let's put this together. Let's weave this together here. I'm amazed at how well our studios are delivering against the launch time frame. Yo, Thrash, what's good, man? Today you saw really big, well-established franchises that people have known for years: Gran Turismo, Ratchet and Clank. I'm amazed at how well our studios are delivering against the launch time frame. Today you saw really big, well-established franchises that people have known for years: Gran Turismo, Ratchet and Clank. Eric, Huh? Eric, don't play with me, man. So look, launch time frame doesn't mean launch title. That just means, like, from the time the console launch. I think I'll give the launch time frame like 3 months out, right? So say the console launches in November, around February, if a game comes, that would be a launch, time frame. You know what I mean? That's like 3 months. Gran Turismo, Ratchet and Clank, launch time frame games, launch window games. This is what I was saying on my on my reaction too. All right, so after this, I'm gonna open up the chat, Thrash and Craig, if you're still there, right? Then you are seeing somewhat new franchises making their appearance on PlayStation 5, like with our big closer Horizon. When we have one of my favorites, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Miles has become such a beloved character. People absolutely obsessed with him, and now they're going to get to play him on PS5. Marvel Spider-Man is one of my favorite titles. It's the last platinum trophy I received. Can't wait to get these out. Shit, so they saying these are going to be launch window games. There's another big one people have been looking for years, and that was the Demon Souls remake. I've been fortunate enough to see it and play it just a bit. It's absolutely beautiful, stunning, and when people see this, especially if they're fans, they'll be amazed.
Can't wait for PS5, but PS4 ain't over yet. TLOUS2 Ghost of Greatness and titles like China Hero projects. I still believe Guerrilla is making SOCCOM.
Yo, El Matador, man, appreciate the donation, man. He's saying can't wait for PS5, but PS4 ain't over yet. Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and titles like China Hero projects. I still believe Guerrilla is making SOCOM. Yeah, I still believe that the PlayStation 5 is finishing super, super strong. And yeah, they're finishing super, super strong. And did I say PlayStation 4? PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 is finishing super, super. I messed up again. PlayStation 4 is finishing super, super strong. I'm all over the place, guys. PlayStation 4 is finishing super, super strong. The funny thing about it, we're almost in July, to be honest with you. So the reviews for Ghost is going to be coming out soon too. But The Last of Us is just looking amazing, man. I can't wait to get my hands on that. On Friday. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be staying up Friday playing that. For sure, man. But who just entered in here? That's my man, Mr. Stealth himself.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, Court, what's good, man? Yo, guys, so if you guys want to come in, you guys can come into the chat. I pretty much have it open. I don't know if Thrash is still there or my man Craig is still there. You guys can definitely come if you guys want to say anything here, or any of you guys as well. But yo, Court, man.
Yeah.
According to this dude right here, I don't want to put words in this guy's mouth. You know what I mean? No homo. But if I'm reading this correctly here, he's saying I'm amazed at how well our studios are delivering against the launch time frame. Today, and he goes into detail as far as what you saw today. Today you saw a really big, well-established franchise that people have known for years, Gran Turismo and Ratchet and Clank. The second paragraph, he goes into Spider-Man launching, right? That's a launch game. He also mentioned Horizon, our big closer Horizon, and one of my favorite, Spider-Man Miles Morales. So this is the time. This is what I was saying too in the reveal, that I do feel that the games shown outside of few of them, the few of them, like the Capcom game and Square Enix game, that these games are going to be launched to launch window games. They're not going to be too far apart, because even Hitman, that's January. Ghostwire Tokyo, I think that's going to be early 2021. You know what I mean? I think Horizon's going to be 2021, like March 2021 as well. Ratchet and Clank, that might be a launch game too. You know what I mean? I doubt they're going to launch 2 Insomniac games at launch. So Ratchet and Clank, I'll probably say like Christmas or January time that's coming out.
If they really want to space it out some, it just depends on when the PlayStation 5 launches. Because I got a feeling it might be, let's just say November.
Yo, Sinister V, what's good? Yo, if they drop it in October, that would be smart, man.
Oh yeah,
get that shit out the way, bro. I mean, November is like the pretty much the classic, you know, what everybody's thinking that, you know, they would drop it, but do something bold. I
mean, I will be fine with actually, because COD usually drops when, like October, November.
Craig said he have arrived. Court dealing with the kids. You breaking up over there. I don't know if you're muting, so.
Hold on. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say, what doesn't COD usually drop around October, November?
Well, COD usually drops in November, but I think the only one in Black Ops 4 was the only one that came out in October. When did Modern Warfare drop? October 2? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was something that pushed Modern Warfare up or back one. I don't forgot what it was now. But I got a feeling they'll try to have it out sometime around that time frame. So hold on, I'll be back.
No doubt, man. You gotta handle it. Gotta handle your business. Your business. But yo, what is good, guys, man? Yo, Craig, what is up, man? I ain't having you on here in a minute. Sorry for having you delayed out there. I just wanted to get a few things out.
Oh man, you good. I was jumping on. I work today. It feels like Monday and it's a Sunday night. But I wanted to ask you, what did you think about the show? And then what did you think about today? NX Gamer and Zaddy came out and said that everything was 4K native or something like that. They had real-time ray tracing on most of their game.
Oh yeah, like from what I saw initially, I was like, yo, this looks like all this stuff is ray traced. From what I understand what ray tracing is and all that, from, you know, when the RTX cards and, you know, their demos of that. When I looked at that Gran Turismo, Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, when I was looking at those games, I was like, yeah, I can see the ray trace reflection here, because it's like a perfect image of the, you know, the characters, you know, reflection. Like, it's like I said, one of the pictures that you're gonna see here where Spider-Man, he's doing the Venom, where Miles is doing the Venom blast on an enemy, and you see the perfect reflection of him in the glass. Where, you know, Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man on PS4, you're not going to see that like that. You're going to see like a silhouette of it, but you're not going to see like a one-to-one reflection. You know what I mean? Ratchet and Clank, when you watch that demo and you look at the floor, it's just, yo, you can see Ratchet and, you know, and Clank that's reflecting on the floor. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yeah, this looks amazing. GT looks amazing. So I was really impressed. I'm not shocked that the stuff was there. You know, some of the developers like Insomniac, they mentioned it, that is ray tracing going on there. But yeah, I was really impressed with the show.
It's supposed to be RDNA 1. So how's RDNA, according to D-Batch and guys like that? If it's RDNA 1, I mean, I have an RDNA 1 card. And on the back of my card, on the box, it does not support ray tracing. It supports a lot of other stuff, but not no ray tracing. So how did they get ray tracing and 4K native? It's not according to me. It's according to Zaddy. You know, he said they had 4K native. So so how did they get that out of RDNA 1 when RDNA 1 doesn't even support that high? That lets you go back and play some old games like Oblivion.
Yeah, because I saw one of the videos that what's the name had up, Digital Foundry, when they was talking about Ratchet and Clank, they're saying that was 4K native.
Yeah.
You know,
I said a lot of that stuff was 4K native.
But yeah, I'm not really surprised by that. Like the PS5 gonna be a monster, man. People sleeping on the console, but I think after Thursday they realized, like, yo, Microsoft, they're gonna have to step their shit up. They're gonna have to show something comparable to what has been shown here, because this is next gen. You know what I mean? Everything.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna hit them as hard as they can. I don't know what it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna slow them down, but
are they going to show the 52 CUs, Craig?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the Xbox. I mean, the PlayStation has 36 CUs. I just looked that up. So, but it was able to do 4K native without us. I still don't know. I mean, I'm mad as hell. I done looked everywhere. I asked Hip Hop Gamer where it was. I'm working to get a developer on my podcast. I'm just gonna flat ask them, where the hell are the 52 CUs? Because I need to know where they are. I don't even know what that means. So, but I just know you don't need them. You don't need 52 if they got 4K native with 36.
So, we still looking for them CUs, huh, Craig?
He's still searching, man.
I can't find them. Do you have them?
Nah, I ain't got them, buddy.
Right,
but the funny thing that I'm seeing that's going around here is that when I look back and I look at people's, reactions to the Xbox show that they had inside Xbox, I'm seeing people give that show a 8, 7.5. But when it comes to the PlayStation show, future of gaming, they're giving it a 6.5, a 7. And I'm laughing out here because when they talk about the Xbox show, they saying that Microsoft lied to them about showing gameplay. There's indies, according to them, and AA games, and the biggest of them all, there's no gameplay. Yet that show is still an 8 to these guys that's out there. Like I feel like the standard that people have Xbox is so low, man, that a 8 is a RDNA 1.8, right? Where if it was you know what I mean, like it's not comparable to what a RDNA 2.8 would be. You know what I mean? Like they scores for Xbox is just like, okay, I'm giving this show an 8, but if this was PlayStation, this would have got like a 5. You know what I mean? That's how their standards are. Like it's Xbox, so we got to bump it up a little bit. You know what I mean? They tried. I'm hearing people, they tried. It's the pandemic. Blah blah blah. PlayStation under PlayStation under the pandemic too. And look at the show that they put off. It was well crafted, well paced, clean presentation. Yeah, they was toying us. They was purposely toying around with us, showing off those symbols and the UI, not the UI, but the boot up. They were purposely doing that stuff just to lead up to the whole reveal. And I felt like, the whole show, show the console, PlayStation, stop teasing us. That was the point. You know what I mean? And then to the end, when you actually got to see it, it was like, oh my goodness, they showed it.
Yeah. Do you think did it look like what you thought it was going to look like, or did it totally take you? It looked like kind of like, I didn't think it was gonna look like that.
Nah, it shot me. Tall. It shot me because I thought it was gonna look something similar to the dev kit, like as far as my wish list from what I wanted. Like, because all the mock-ups that people were posting, they were just posting these PS4s that had like a slight little different edge to it. I'm like, these mock-ups are trash. But the dev kit,
the LED light. I like the LED light that's gonna be on like the whole time.
I like that as well. But the dev kit looked something different. Like it looked like a different console. You know what I mean? So that's why I was going with that. But when I saw it, and they still have like the V shape, but it's more horizontal now. I mean vertical now, not horizontal. I was just like, this is a cool looking console. Like it's striking. It's going to be noticeable. It's tall. It's tall. It's tall, but at the end of the day,
it's almost the same size as the PS3.
From what I'm hearing, that it's taller than the PS3. From what people making up, basing off of the optical drive. But we'll see.
Which one did you gonna get?
I'm getting all digital.
If you can only get one, and they're both there, you can only get one. Which one would you get?
I'm getting all digital. That's a fact.
Are you going all digital? All right. No, that's cool. That's cool.
I mean, I'm going all digital too. Heck,
I'm going what's cheaper.
Listen. I need that well-roundedness, man. I need options, all right?
Oh, so you need a thick woman. All right, we got you.
I'm going to be sporting that digital-only sort of future.
I'm sporting whatever is there in the store when I go.
Hey, yo, man. Listen, physical guys, I respect y'all, man. Y'all go get that physical and struggle to get the console. But when I go up in there, easy, BC, in and out, I got my digital and hooking that joint up, man. That's what I'm wishing.
You know what, Barry? I don't know, because there is a price difference. You know what? The casual folks, they'll be like, look, I can sacrifice this physical to get save 50, 60, whatever it's going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The digital is a lot cheaper. Expect the digital to sell a lot, especially in like countries like ours. Well, it depends on like the states and like the regions you're in here. You know what I mean? With people's internet, if you're in like in a big city, like for example, like New York or down here in like San Antonio, Texas, there's gonna be a lot of people getting that digital version if it's $100 cheaper. You know what I mean? But for like other areas or other countries that might not have the best internet, then they're definitely gonna go with the optical.
But that's the thing. Like, well, I mean, yeah, the physical, you still got to download the game onto your. You still got to get patches, right? Still got to do all that stuff.
No, they said there should be no patches. Everything should be there when you get it. I'm not saying it won't be, but the talk was that they should just be able to do your game without patches because they have enough space. But we'll have to wait.
And if you have to install,
yeah, sure, you got to connect.
If you have to install the game from your disk, wouldn't the capabilities of the systems and the SSD make it do it like super quick? Compared to the PS4,
but it's gonna be quicker on that digital because it's gonna preload that game. It's gonna update automatically, and I'm set.
Yeah.
Yo, Sick, what's good, man?
What's up, Sick? I'm still trying to find the 52CU, bro.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, because PlayStation got RDNA 1 and they got 4K native with ray tracing.
Yo, but so, Craig, what was your most impressive game that you saw there as far as like the shocker for you?
The game that shocked me was the Spider-Man game. I mean, that right out the gate, I'm like, wow, they got this ready to go. It makes some sense because Into the Spider-Verse won an Oscar, and they've probably been working on this for a while. So, and I want to play as Miles Morales because you're not going to be able to. I can say you're not. You should not be able to do the same things with Miles as you could with Parker. He fights totally different. He's much more physical. So, and he has stealth, so he can camouflage. So they showed in the preview he's camouflaged coming at somebody.
Well, I say Miles is a little bit less physical because he's less. He got cool powers, but as far as like durability and like fighting skills, it's not as good.
Not in the comic. Well, not in the comic book. He's a lot more physical.
Not in comic.
Well,
he's not that physical as Peter Parker.
He's definitely not going to be as far as like his fighting capability. Yeah. It's probably not going to be as good as Peter Parker because he's not going to. This is his beginning, right? This is like right after Spider-Man.
Fair.
So
that's fair. Yeah.
So he's going to be learning.
Yeah, that's what
that's a good point.
That's what this game is. He's learned to become just like the comic. He's learned to be his own thing. But the thing is that people like Miles had different abilities than Peter Parker. But when it comes to fighting skills, durability, physicalness, it's not even close to what Peter Parker had been doing.
Doing it longer. But that's a good point because I think Parker in the PS4 game was 26.
Yeah, like he's a well vetted Spider-Man.
I think they say he was already 8 years in of becoming Spider-Man. So this is like after high school, like he's already graduated college and he was already Spider-Man throughout all of that.
Yeah.
Question: what do you think the electricity power is going to be? Because
that's his Venom. That's his Venom strike or Venom blast.
That should be, yeah. They may call it something different, but it should be the same.
No,
he got Venom. He got Venom bite where he stuns you, and he got Venom blast where he's like his electrical impulse.
Nah, I think Insomniac, man, they you can tell that they really love Spider-Man. They're gonna stay true to like the moves and stuff like that.
Yo, Cyber Dragon, what up, man?
It blew me away. That and the way Horizon Zero Dawn looked in the game was you just had up on the screen at Kenya. That game surprised me. And that they had, and I'll give them credit, they went out of their way to find a lot of minority developers to put up front to say, yeah, here's our game. Here's what we've been working on. So that was cool to see. But so, yeah, I'm buying that. And, I mean, I don't like platformers. I can't stand running and jumping. But the Ratchet & Clank game actually does look interesting. So I'll definitely keep an eye on it.
Well, Ratchet & Clank does everything. It's a platform, it's a shooter,
I don't like the platforming. Yeah. So, but again,
Ratchet and Clank not too heavy on platforming.
Yeah, well, that's good then.
It has it. It has it. I'm not saying it don't have it. It's going to have it, but it's not like a Spyro. Spyro's like more of the platformer than a Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah. Ratchet and Clank has more like on rail sections, like the part where they were like he was going through the rifts and he was skating and then he was flying the dragon. That's like more like it has more like on rail sections, and then you get into the sections where it's like mostly about the combat. You know what I mean? Using your gadgets.
Yeah, it's moving your gun, switching, all that stuff.
So do you think we're going to be able to go from dimension to dimension without being on rails, or is it only meant specifically for being on rails?
Well, you got to understand too that whole the first snippet, that's just a vertical slice. I think there's stuff that has been cut out of that, because especially the one where he was on the railroads like skating. I think that like when he drifted into that rift, I think that's going to be a longer segment. But I think because you look at it how it's been cut up, like when he got into that, it like skipped a little bit, then it showed a little bit more of the rails, then he went to a different a rift or whatever. I think a lot of that stuff got cut up a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see.
And the Rockstar announcement was huge. People are bitching about it being Grand Theft Auto 5. It's like, no, you got to go down the road. You got to look at the fact that they've got a deal in place with Rockstar. Period. Going into the next generation, they are the console. Yeah. They're going to be the lead.
That's the business 101.
And Microsoft is closer to CD Projekt Red going into next gen. So CD Projekt Red has a Witcher 4 or something like that. They will be the lead console for that.
The thing is what make the Rockstar thing smart is that secures people subscribing to PS Plus. You know what I mean? Because it looks sweet and everything. Oh, we're giving you guys a million what it called, the V-Bucks or whatever for each month until the online thing come out. Oh, so you're going to stay on PS Plus to play this game. Oh, and we're going to give you 3 months, but you got to have PS Plus. That's just securing people PS Plus. That's going to generate so much money for PlayStation. They don't understand.
And all you gotta do is log in once a month, and you'll just get racking in that million, dollars or whatever. Then you can finally buy those annoying flying motorcycles that everybody used to kill each other with.
Yo, Christopher Hart, what's good, man?
Do you expect them to give that game on PSN Plus?
Oh, they already are.
Which game?
You can get it right now on PS Plus for.
Wait, GTA 5?
Yeah, GTA 5. Yep. If you're a PS Plus subscriber, you can now. Well, that's what they said. You can now download it now for free. If you buy a PS5,
I messed up on that too. This is what they had, because that's what I thought it was, but it was you pretty much are going to get the online thing for free with PS5. But if you're a PS Plus member and you're playing GTA, you're going to get that 1 million a month free.
A month, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the entire game, the normal game, GTA.
No, the normal game is like $14 or $15 right now on PSN, from what I saw.
No, but I think they said if you have PS Plus right now, you can get it. You can get the whole game.
Oh, word.
I'll look it up. I'll clarify.
I'm checking right now.
Yeah, because it's on Days of Play. It's like $13 or $14.
Yeah, it's cheap.
If you don't have it, it's cheap. Yeah, I mean, I assume everybody has played it. I played it a couple times.
I skipped it on PS4. I skipped it.
I hooked up one of those girls at the strip bar. Oh, forget about that. What about Friday, J-Bar? What about this Last of Us Part 2? So,
I'll be playing that. I'm going Ghost. You ain't going to see me for like a good couple of days.
I already told them. Hey, I told a couple people at work I wasn't feeling too hot today, so I'm already setting it up. So.
Oh, all right. Yeah, because I'm going to log off of Twitter because I know it's going to go crazy.
Yeah, I'll be logging off on Wednesday.
But I'm pretty excited to play that, man. Another banger. And then the generation off right, yo. Again, PlayStation's doing it again. So the track record is there.
They got a 96 on Metacritic, so that's Zaddy right there, telling them where they can go stick 96. Good God. So would have got 100. So looking to be pretty good. Better than God of War.
Oh yeah, that's a fact, man.
Yeah, I remember. I watched like maybe like 2 or 3 reviews because I didn't want to see too much, even though they said they're like extremely restricted on what they can show,
They
which
be
is a good thing
lying,
in
bro.
my opinion. Some people are complaining about that, but but it's a good thing in my opinion. But the fact that it's like it's not an open world game, but they say it feels like a very detailed open world when you're exploring the area, and like you can take a bunch of different paths and stuff like that. That's what has me.
When I grow up, I want to be an Xbox.
Yo, Persona, what's good, man?
Awesome, man. I think that shit gonna hit.
It's my turn.
Yo, my man J Love in here too. Yo, J Love, what's good, Gotti?
Yeah, what's good, brother? I'm coming to show my man J Bar. Everybody support, show love, much love to my man.
Yeah.
You know.
You know the vibes,
Yo,
man.
I think that last one's gonna hit 97, man.
Really?
It's gonna hit a 97.
It's still got reviews pending. So.
Yeah, there's gonna be like 20 more reviews that come out.
Oh, okay.
How much reviews it got right now? Like 89 last time I saw.
It's like 89, but
wait,
it's like
97.
Is that 97?
That shit gonna hit a 97. Yeah,
I got a
feeling
feeling
hit a 97.
Or it could jump to a 95.
And the only reason I think it's gonna jump
It's at 96 for me.
some of those reviews, I think they want to talk about everything and not be restricted. So,
so they wait until the launch day.
Yeah,
That makes
I'm
sense.
so glad they restricted them because I don't need spoilers. Also, I never read any review because knowing them, they will be spoiled shit. You never know. You can't trust reviewers.
Well,
I don't know, because I mean every review that I've seen, even from IGN, GameSpot, hell, even SkillUp, has been like literally all around like the same gameplay area. They haven't went.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about. They restricted the reviews of what they're allowed to show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why my man Zaddy, he gotta wait. He gotta wait until Friday.
Yo, how the fuck you outdo the first one, man? How the fuck you outdo that first one, man?
It's PlayStation, man.
That's what
they did the same thing. They did the same thing with Uncharted 2.
Yeah, it's probably comparable.
Yep.
So it's right. They roughly got the same score, so it's comparable to each other.
Yo, your mic popped out.
Yeah, this mic going there. Wasn't Uncharted 2? Isn't Uncharted?
Yeah, because Uncharted 1 came, then Uncharted 2. You know what I mean?
Uncharted 2 is like a 96.
Yeah.
Yo,
But
so The Last of Us, let me check. The Last of Us Part 2 is like the highest rated PS4 game?
Yeah, it's got a 96.
Yeah, PS4 game this generation, as far as exclusive goes. The highest rated PS4 game is technically Red Dead 2. But as far as exclusive, is definitely.
Oh, Red Dead is the highest one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to look right now.
Technically, because it's on the PS4, so they consider it a PS4 game.
Best games of the decade.
I do have a question. Is Spider-Man Miles Morales going to be like a full game, like $60, or is it going to be like a $40?
Well, he says a full game. I don't know about the price.
But this is a full standalone game, like comparable to like either Lost Legacy, or if you're into Xenoblade. If you remember, they came out with their own standalone expansion called Torna.
Yeah.
So as far as the pricing,
looking at this, so PlayStation, these are the top games of the decade on Metacritic, right? And PlayStation got like 3 of them in the top 20. So you got Mario, Nintendo, of course, Nintendo, multiplat, Nintendo, multiplat, PlayStation, multiplat. Yeah, how they got Red? Oh, it was Red Dead Redemption. My bad. Portal, God of War, Arkham City, Nintendo, multiplat. Well, Pac-Man DX. This game was fun. This game was lit.
Pac-Man DX.
Yeah. Yo, Super Mario World.
Portal was a multiplat. Hey, Portal was a multiplat.
Yeah, Portal 2 was. I played that on PS3. Persona 4 Golden.
Yeah.
Up there. Persona 5 up there. Where these Xbox One games at, man? Oh, Xbox One get Inside. But Inside that came out on PS3 as well. Yeah, Inside.
That's a multi.
Yeah. Oh, Forza Horizon 4.
3, right? Or 4?
4. Yeah. That was pity reviews too.
Like 90.
Yeah, that was Forza Horizon 4 92. This is pity reviews.
A lot of people say it's real good, so I mean, I'll give it to them. I'll give them that.
Chris, I'm gonna keep it a stack at you. This game reviewed well, but nobody playing this shit. Nobody. I'm talking about in this community. In this community.
Xbox, I know, but that's how these Xbox dudes are. Like Bleeding Edge came out 3 months ago. Ask these Xbox dudes if they're not. Ask them if they're still playing Gears of War 5 right now. That came out at.
Yo, pretty much the top 50 games is dominated for the last decade by Nintendo and PlayStation. And you got a Microsoft exclusive here and there with Forza Horizon series. But everything else is pretty much Nintendo and PlayStation.
You still got more players on multiplayer on the Last of Us than you got Gears. Still got people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you think Halo is going to knock it out of the park?
If I think Halo's what?
Do you think Halo is going to knock it out of the park?
So I'm buying it. It's gonna be on my. I'm running at 1080p Ultra 60 frames.
I'm worried about that game, bro. I'm gonna keep it stacked.
I think. Okay, so I'm not a Halo guy. I haven't played the last 2 Halos. You know what I mean? But from what I hear, it's been mixed reviews when it comes to like 343. Like they'll either make a good campaign but trash multiplayer, or an okay multiplayer but a trash campaign. So this Halo needs to be at least in the high 80s, like because of how long they've been working on it and how many people they working on it, and plus they're capping for this game yesterday when they said that the engine that it's running on is like the best engine that there is. I don't believe that, but that's how much they're capping for this game. But they haven't shown anything.
Yo, 1,200 people, Chris.
Yeah, the fact that they haven't shown nothing, and it's coming out in 4 months, 4 or 5 months. It's coming out in 4 or 5 months, and they haven't shown nothing at all.
All I gotta say, if 1,200 people are working on this game, this better be the best damn Halo ever.
No, well, the best game ever.
Yo, you can't make this up, bro.
It ain't even gotta be the best game. It just better be the best damn Halo because 343 been slipping.
Yeah, at least the best Halo since 3.
Yo, that's 1,200 people is more than fucking what Naughty Dog has in their whole motherfucking. God damn, working on the last.
Hey yo, 1,200 people is like how many studios, yo?
Yeah. Bro,
that's like 3 or 4 studios put together.
Like 4 damn studios.
Like big studios, like 3 or 4 AAA studios put together.
Jesus, yo, Last of Us in 5 days, yo, Jemiah, that's a fact, man. Like, yo, that's the thing.
I'm hearing rumors. It may come out Wednesday. It may come out Wednesday. I've been hearing.
Oh, people might get it early on Wednesday. The physical people.
That's positive about CDs. You can buy them directly if you can find them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
at your mom and pop shop.
I'm not gonna be able to play at all next weekend because I'm actually flying over to Florida for a couple of days.
Oh damn! So, see, get that digital, God. Bring that PlayStation with you. Stop playing.
No, I am getting the digital edition.
Yo, but the thing is with Halo, to talk on that, I just feel like I don't really feel the confidence there with that game because it's been shown 3 years ago and we still ain't see really nothing from that game. That is the only game I can even put together where they showed it so early and we still haven't seen anything about it. Not an article, nothing.
It's been going through development.
And the thing is, it's not like it's not like it's a new IP. If it's a new IP, understandable. But this is your platform holder. You know what I mean? This is your most notable game. You know what I mean?
When did they show the first Halo?
In 2017.
2 years ago, but 2017.
2017 was the first teaser trailer. Then 2018 was the one when they showed.
But I think I think what's taking the longest is because they're if I'm not mistaken, this engine is brand new. It's like built from the ground up.
Yeah, but to me,
I think
that shit don't look. That shit don't look no.
Well, we gotta see it first. I mean, we seen a little.
Yeah, we see the dude getting happy that he found Master Chief, and let's be real. Was you impressed like that? Like, it looks good, but
it was an early build. But Master Chief going full simp, and first thing he's like, "Where's Cortana?" Man, that's some blue pill stuff.
All I need to know is this: where is this story going now? Because that wasn't this Halo 4 armor. They went back to his damn Halo 1 armor.
That's true. I agree. Yeah. I don't know
what the hell are y'all doing with this story that he got to go back to that?
Yo, Project Athia is in an early build. When you saw that compared to Halo Infinite early build, which one looks like a 1,200 man studio? And, you know what I mean? Like, let's be real here, yo, because Project Athia, that's pretty much a long way out. Right, yeah. But Halo Infinite coming out this year.
I'm scared that Project Athia is probably going to be this generation's deep down, and we never see it.
But who is making it?
Don't jinx
that was Square Enix. Square Enix will get that out. I hope you're wrong.
I hope you're wrong.
I feel like that game is definitely going to have a delay. But it's gonna come out this year. It's gonna come out this year.
It's not coming out anytime soon.
Listen how crazy this is. Horizon Zero Dawn came and went, and now a second one is shown, and we have not yet to see any gameplay from Halo. And Halo was announced 1 year after Horizon Zero Dawn. Imagine that.
But it's 6 months out.
Let me get your thoughts on this though, because this interview here by my man Eric Limpel, this guy's the head marketing and consumer experience dude here, where they asked him a question as far as, PlayStation Studios, and that, this is the most that they have ever debuted as a part of a new console cycle, right? And here's Eric's answer to that question. And give me your thoughts after this. He said, this by far is the biggest first party lineup that we have ever, let me put the thing right here, ever had in the history of PlayStation. We're so fortunate that we have so many beloved titles and characters that people have grown up with over the years. I'm amazed that how well our studios are delivering against the launch time frame. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Today you saw really big established franchises that people have known for years, Gran Turismo and Ratchet and Clank. Then you've seen somewhat of a new franchise making its appearance on the PlayStation 5, like our big closer Horizon. Then we have one of my favorites, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Miles has become such a beloved character. People absolutely obsessed with him. And now you're going to get to play him on PlayStation 5. Marvel's Spider-Man was one of my favorite titles. It's the last platinum I received. Can't wait to get these out. There was another big one there. People have been looking for it for years, and that was Demon Souls remake. I've been fortunate to see it and play just a bit. It's absolutely beautiful and stunning. When people see it, especially if they are fans, they will be amazed. And if they haven't played it, this is the way to do it. So the key thing that I wanted to highlight here is that he's pretty much talking about he's amazed at how well studios are delivering against the launch time frame. And this question was lined up for the first party PlayStation Studio games. So when do you think some of these games are coming out here, if they're in that launch time frame? I'm not saying they're going to be launching, day and date, but
launch, right? Well, there's a difference between like launch day and then launch titles. Launch titles is like the first year. So pretty much from what I got is all, because they showed I think it was like 8 or 9 first party games. You could say 8 if you don't want to count that Astrobot, which is just going to be that's just going to be a demo that's on your PS4, on your PS5 as a playroom. But it showed about 8 first party games. I think all of those 8 are coming within the first year. And if it is, I mean, some of them may get delayed. Hopefully not, but if it is, that's like the best launch lineup in PlayStation history, in my.
Including Horizon Zero Dawn, you think it's going to release in the first year?
Hell yeah. I think it's going to release either next summer or by the.
I think it's going to be March 2021. Horizon's dropping.
I don't even think it's going to be that early. I think they're going to wait for the PS5 to build up a little bit more. I think it's going to be summer. I think in the spring you're going to get Ratchet and Clank and Demon's Souls. In the summer you're going to get Horizon, and then in the fall you're going to get Gran Turismo 7.
I think Gran Turismo. I think Gran Turismo is December this year.
I think Gran Turismo is going to be a launch title with Spider-Man.
Or it could be. Yeah.
I think they would have said holiday 2020 if it was though.
It's Polyphony. You know I mean? That's why. Well, Polyphony, they're not going to really give a date like that. Because I remember even with 6, we didn't really know 6, and then boom, right there, December, the year the PlayStation is dropping, they dropped 6. I think they're going to do the same thing with 7. I don't know if it's going to be launched, but I think it's going to launch this year though, like late this year. That game, that's a franchise that could drop whenever, and it's gonna sell regardless. Like I said, that's PlayStation biggest. That's PlayStation biggest franchise.
Yeah, worldwide it is. Yeah.
If they did drop 7, I'll be happy.
Yeah, it depends on how far that window's out. It usually goes till March. So I don't. Man, Horizon is coming up on its 4th year anniversary in February. So February or March of next year. So they might be able to get some stuff done. I know Ashley Burt, she plays Aloy. She said she's ready to start her next project. So I assume she's done with this one. Yeah, I certainly want to display Spider-Man, Miles Morales. That'd be enough for me. And I need to see some of these games in boost mode or whatever they want to call it. So what else can they do with them? And again, not everybody's gonna be able to get one of these devices. There are gonna be some people waiting till May. So
these games
better get ready.
These games ain't gonna be on PS4.
That's what I mean. That's what I said. Yeah. Let's see what they can do with the boost mode, because there's gonna be some, and then there's gonna be some people that that's what I need to see. That was one of the things I was disappointed about, was that, can you show me 1 or 2 games in boost mode that are going to be different? What are your differences going to be? Is it going to be that much of a difference? But the games are not. They're going to be playing on PS5, and Insomniac just busted somebody else's cheeks here yesterday. Looks like somebody asked to put Spider-Man on Xbox, and they responded like, "We are a Sony first-party studio." Yep. So we can't do it.
I love Insomniac, man, when they respond to these fanboys. They come that's clear and correct, yo. They were like, nah, it's not gonna be on Xbox. Sorry.
They destroyed K Mega the other day. I mean, they destroyed K Mega. So that was
They did. What they say to K Mega? I didn't see.
Pretty much he was bitching about Spider-Man not being standalone. They were like, yeah, it is. So you just, more information's coming out. So
they saying that Ratchet and Clank PS5 surpasses 2016 movie. Runs in native 4K with ray tracing. So that's what
to me, that was like the most impressive looking game that they showed. You know what I mean? Like I would say Horizon is, but
gameplay wise,
we got to see gameplay of Ratchet, and we got to actually see the utilization of what the SSD technology is capable of when a game is being designed from the ground up, taking that advantage with them warping in between all these different worlds that are huge and have a lot going on at an instant within like a second,
Do you think they missed the mark by not showing gameplay for Horizon? Actual gameplay.
For me, yes. I mean, but I want it. But I'm old school. When you give me gameplay like you did with the Ratchet, and they showed Gran Turismo, like, oh, this is gonna be nothing but gameplay, and it wasn't. They had a lot of vertical slices. It was still a good conference. But for me, and they said they're gonna have more conferences coming up, and I understand they're not gonna pack everything into one show. So I mean, which is fine. I mean, maybe they'll show more stuff then. But
they got more to show. They got more to show.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, exactly. exactly.
And yo, Jim Ryan bold too. He said they got more games to show. Like they're not saying they're not saying that features.
I still think
they haven't even announced their new studio they got yet. They've got a major. They bought a studio. They haven't announced it. So
I still think there's another game that's coming at launch that they haven't announced yet. I mean, because like I said, they're gonna show more games. I think it's rumored in August they're supposed to have a state of play. But since like Sony is now doing like their own things and they're not like tied to like the calendar of these events, you know what I mean? Like E3 and Gamescom and stuff like that. They can just drop information whenever they want to. You know what I mean? They might have something for July after Microsoft goes.
Or before?
So, who knows what
Yo, they say Resident Evil 8 PS4 version canceled due to development problems. So yeah, this is just a PS5 game and Xbox, I guess.
Yeah, and that's another one to bring up when it comes to like one of these games launching. You also gotta understand that a lot of the third party games they're showing were timed exclusive. Not Resident Evil 8 particularly, but a lot of them were timed exclusive. And then Sony has the marketing for Resident Evil 8. So if Resident Evil 8 ends up launching, February or March next year, they're probably not going to want to drop Horizon Zero Dawn like around the same time. You know what I mean?
Nah, they wouldn't care. Look what happened with look what happened this year. They wouldn't care about that. I'm not saying it's going to launch the same month, but we've seen PlayStation launch games where other big titles have come out as well. You know what I mean? I don't think Resident Evil is going to interrupt them launching Horizon. Look at when Horizon launched in the first time in 2017. That year, that first 4 months in itself was so crowded with games. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. I just think they got to get it out before the fiscal year ends. That's why I'm saying like March before.
But what big third party game came out near
Mass Effect and Andromeda?
Now you broke up, but near what?
But I said what big third party game that Sony had the marketing for?
Mass Effect and Andromeda.
Kingdom Hearts, Mass Effect, Nier Automata, all those Tales, those games.
But that was like those are like a month apart. You know what I mean? Those are like the only big games.
Nah, there wasn't a month apart. There was like weeks apart because
exclusive for the Switch.
Kingdom Hearts came out like a week after. Persona came out around the same time.
No, Kingdom Hearts came out in early January or late January.
No, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, yes, but the other one that came out after, like couple of weeks
3?
after.
You talking about 3?
Not 3. You talking about Horizon, right? 2017. I'm talking about
but that wasn't Kingdom Hearts 3. That was just the old game.
Yeah, but you also had Nier Automata that came out. I think that came out in the same month, like a couple of weeks.
But that's not a huge game. Even though I love the game, that's not. I'm talking about like a huge
Persona
like a
5.
Evil, huge big AAA.
Did you just say Nier Automata wasn't a huge game? What?
Yeah, I'm telling you, 2017 around Horizon.
You know better than
2017 around Horizon. Yo, they had mad games around it.
Hold on. No. Nier Automata is not a huge AAA third party game.
It is.
No,
it is.
No, it's not.
Why is it not?
That game was a.
Why is it not a huge game?
That game. Listen. I love Nier Automata was one of my favorite games of the 20s. I love that game. I caped for that game. I was telling everybody to go buy that shit. I bought that shit day one. I love that game. But let's be real. On the level of like Horizon, as far as like a huge big budget AAA game, Nier Automata is not a huge big. It's an amazing game, right? That I suggest everybody go play. But we gotta.
Well, she does have a pretty big sword.
Is it just me or you're cutting out?
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit. Yo, Chris, you breaking up. Yo.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you. Who?
Is he breaking up?
Yeah, I think everybody breaking up. You know what's crazy? What you saying though, Chris? Resident Evil 7 came out the same year that Horizon dropped. You know what I mean? That came out in January. And Horizon came out in February. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they don't. It doesn't matter, bro.
I mean, I mean, that's what I'm saying. But it could. But I think since it's a new system, they kind of want to space out like the drip feed for it. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We don't know. It could be 2 weeks from each other. It can be a month from each other.
They not gonna.
I just think that Horizon,
if they saying launch time frame. Like I said, some of these games, they don't care about who else is coming out because they want to get that game out before the fiscal year ends. They want to capitalize on the holiday season, and that when that March 31st hit, April 1st, they can be like, look what we did for Horizon, look what we did for Spider-Man. I think that Ratchet and Clank might come out after April or May or something like that. But Horizon, to be smart with it, that will be dropping around before the fiscal year ends for the holiday season. That's just business to me. That's business 101.
Yeah,
that's a big title.
Right, it could, but I just think that Horizon is just going to be a big summer game that they're going to want to push in the summer. That's just me. We'll see, man.
Hey, Jay, I'm gonna jump off, bro. I gotta get ready for my podcast tomorrow morning, kicking off the Last of Us 2 week.
Oh, so, no doubt, man.
Later.
J Lo, you sound mad low, like you away from your mic.
Yo, Jay, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better.
Yo, Jay, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, I'm saying, don't Gorilla got 2 teams?
So they now do.
To be honest with you, I don't even know about the whole 2-team things. I'm gonna assume because they're a very large team, but I don't know.
No, they do. The second team is working on a.
Ain't they working on Killzone?
No, we don't know. All I know is that they got one of the lead designers of Rainbow Six Siege. He's working.
Yo, all y'all breaking up.
Yeah, lots of people breaking up. I have a question to the people here on.
Because I know Gorilla had like 2 studios. They had Gorilla Cranebridge, but Gaming Despair, what's up, man?
Does anybody here speak Spanish? Because there is an article in Spanish, and it's about Batman, and I'm not sure if any more information.
Nah, we good on that. We'll stick to the tangible stuff that we already saw from the event. You guys like to go down the rabbit hole of rumors and what ifs and all that stuff. I don't like to dwell in what if. That's Xbox territory to me. We're doing the what if stuff. Yo, Sam Walton, what's good, man? Yeah, but when it get confirmed, I'm pretty sure a Batman game is on the works. But from what I'm seeing, that whole studios is up in shambles right now, as far as they're looking for people to buy that studio and all that. So we'll see what's going on with that. But as far as like,
is that believable? You gotta get out of here.
Yeah, AT&T was like, nah, we good. yeah, rumors. They even AT&T got upset. They're like, where's the tangible shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I actually don't believe people who say they are insiders and stuff. Like, how many times have we heard Sony bought Remedy and the MS buys Remedy?
Well, I know this. PlayStation got a good relationship with Remedy.
Yeah, they do.
I see. That's what I'm seeing, man. But yo, before we close this thing up, man, because I know it's like Sunday night, I want to see everybody's expectations for Microsoft show in July. Like I said, one of the titles of the show is, I think, Xbox is depreciating gaming. But what are your thoughts going into July after seeing the PlayStation show? Do you think Microsoft is going to have something comparable to compare? Yo, BK Best Style, what's up, man?
I think they are, because this is so. There is a whole wait for E3 meme, yeah. But for them, this is legit do or die, because I've been hearing many Xbox fans and I'm talking the normal, the rational one, that they are really going to be mad at Microsoft if they don't show at least a roadmap, the same way Sony did with their what's called event. So I'm really expecting some big games like Perfect Dark is rumored to be a new Fable, which definitely need a reboot. And yeah, I'm hearing an RPG a la Skyrim. I'm like, okay, have fun with that. And other than that, yeah, the regular one, Halo, Forza, and maybe a new Gear. And I also heard
Hello, Gears and
there
Forza.
is a new Halo spin-off even. So good luck.
All right, I see you.
I think micro
Oh yeah, there you go, Chris.
Microsoft-
Now you sounding good. My
yeah,
bad. Go
no,
ahead, bro.
because I switched to my phone. But I think Microsoft is going to have a probably more bigger third-party games as far as multiplats that are going to be real good, like Elden Ring, probably Battlefield 6. I was shocked that the new Call of Duty was in that PlayStation, but I kind of figured that you know that guy Jeff Grubbs,
Mm-hmm.
who he actually gave the inside information about when the PS5 reveal event was going to be before it got pushed back a week and whatever. He said that that Sony, they took notes from Microsoft inside Xbox and they decided to just show all of the games that they showed at the reveal event to just be the games that are actually running on PlayStation 5 hardware, not on PC. I know, this is being optimized on PlayStation 5 or whatever. So they ended up taking some third-party games that was supposed to be there, which I'm guessing it was probably going to be Call of Duty and Batman, because they were probably running on PC. You know what I mean? And they were probably going to show those games running on PC.
I doubt
out for the PlayStation.
Those two games, I doubt was going to be an Xbox show. Batman or Call of Duty.
I don't think they're going to be an Xbox show, but I could see more like they're probably going to show more Tales of Arise. They're probably going to show more Elden Ring. As far as first party, definitely Halo Infinite, of course. I think
ain't it supposed to be like a first party event? Is it a first party event or is it going to be like
I think they confirmed it.
Yeah, it's about to be a first party event, so I don't expect them to. They should not show
it
any
might be
third party.
Hold on. What they might mean by that is they might have more emphasis on first party, more so than third party. You know what I mean? But I think they're definitely not going to go the entire show without showing any of the third party games.
Yo, but they first party week, man. they
literally said it themselves.
They got to show some goods. So I might be with you on that.
But they also say they were going to show gameplay. You know what I mean? You can't always take Microsoft at face value.
Is it gonna be running on the damn console?
Look, we know how Microsoft are when they say gameplay. They be like, "Oh, we're showing gameplay." Oh, you mean
like the Hitman dude?
I think they're gonna show gameplay. I think they're gonna show actual gameplay.
They gonna hit us with a Hitman dude. Here's Agent 47 in Dubai.
Yeah, that was an L.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, but you know what? But I'm not gonna. I'm honestly interested to see what they're gonna show. I don't have much confidence in them, but I want to see if they got some shit to show, man. But what I'm mainly Japan, they're supposed to have their own little gaming expo coming up here in a couple of weeks, right?
Japan is normally like September, October, August. I mean September.
Yeah, but I heard about some shit. That Japan was gonna have like their little own E3 thing going off in like June or July. I don't remember. I gotta look that shit up. But I was gonna say maybe they can show more Tales of Arise.
I think that game got fully delayed, bro. Because
it's not coming this year.
For the PlayStation 5, eh?
It might got delayed to the next gen. It's a multi-plat. It's a multi-plat, but it definitely got delayed.
It's gonna be cross-gen though. I think it's gonna be cross-gen.
It's gonna be cross-gen just with the way it looks like.
Because they said that the funny thing about that game, they said it was gonna come out early this year, but no word yet on it.
Yo, Melanin Moore, I hope they show another Killer Instinct 2, but nobody supported that shit on Xbox.
Yo, Maximilian, he confirmed that there's no new Killer Instinct being. He's been trying to push that for years on Xbox.
Campaigning. Yeah, he's been campaigning for that game to come back.
He helped market that game too. Like he did the trailers and everything for that game. But he said he knows that like if you watch his latest video, he said he got no faith in Xbox because the only thing he's excited for is Killer Instinct, and everything that there's going to be shown is not a next gen game that he can just play on his PC. So why am I getting excited for Xbox?
I was kind of hoping they would show. Damn, I wanted it to at least see at least one fighting game, maybe Street Fighter 6 or Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, I wish PlayStation did that, but hopefully they do.
That's what I'm saying. PlayStation.
They did say they're going to have multiple events, so.
I want to see the back of that console, man, because PlayStation always take care of the fighting games, but just looking at that PlayStation 5, especially in the tournament scene, like that's going to be if it's just those two USBs, which I doubt it's going to be, but that's not a good look for fighting games.
Oh, we already know the PS5 is still going to be the standard console for fighting games, especially with tournaments and everything like that. Like PlayStation is always a standard. That's what I'm saying.
They need. That's why I was also looking for the two USBs in the front. Yeah, I get the USB Type C, but it's just more convenient for people to have like fight sticks and plug them in together. Fight in a local scene. But with the PS5, it looks like it's going to be a little bit more difficult because you got one. I don't know where the other one is at. The other they
might have converters that will multiply it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see, man. But I wish they would have showed like, okay, Guilty Gear Strive coming out PS5 as well. I'll be like, oh yes, let's go, man. Let's go.
Yo, you saw that Ramlethal, man.
She looks good. Yeah, and
that's my chick.
I saw that they changed a little bit of the combo structure. And Strive a little bit. It's not just more. I saw some lights in there, like extending like the Gatling. So
yeah, they're improving the game.
She got some swag. She got some swag combos in there.
The game got delayed, I think, to next year, right? It got delayed to next year, so they're definitely taking in more feedback, and they're probably gonna add a little bit more. So, but Ramlethal, man, like I remember her in I think she was like she was my second main, but I remember her in Revelator and Xrd.
Yeah, and, Xrd, she was a beast. They nerfed her. They nerfed her to high hell.
But if you were done if she gets you in the corner. Like she would just trap the hell. Like there was like them two big ass swords trap you in the corner. Like you couldn't get out of that shit.
Yeah, in the corner, your corner, you was pretty much done, yo. Especially in Xrd, she was so cheap. She was busted in Xrd, yo.
Are you expecting Grand Blue to come to PlayStation 5? Not the fighting game, but the kind of MMO one.
Well, that's slated to come out. That's slated to come out in Japan in the summer, so we'll still see.
You talking about?
I'm super hyped for this one.
You talking about Relink?
You talking about the Relink, the one that's like it's like
yes, Grand Blue Relink.
Yeah, that's still coming out in the summer for Japan. So if that's still coming out in the summer for Japan, then we'll see. We'll PS4, but.
Yeah. It'll come.
It'll be cross-gen. It'll be cross-gen.
Yeah, if Grand Blue Fantasy Versus got ported to the West, I don't see why Relink wouldn't.
And you also got to remember they changed developers too, so it's going to take a little bit.
Yeah. They changed from Capcom. I mean, not Capcom. Platinum Games was the originator, and then
so Side Games is going to handle everything now because they're going
Side Games.
Yeah, they're just going to handle everything is internal now, internal because it was Platinum. Well, Platinum said they're no longer working on it, and Side Games is just going to handle everything as far as the rest of the development.
Mm-hmm.
They're the publisher anyway.
So they're going to overhaul the gameplay then.
It's still slated for PS4, so we'll see. Well, it probably got delayed. It's going to be one of those late titles. But as far as the Xbox event, anybody
What's your take on it? Because we've yet to hear your side of the story.
Yo, Blaze, what's good, man? 96, let's get it. You already know, man. You know the vibes. My take on the Xbox event is that my expectations is low because Microsoft wants our expectations to be low with how they're proceeding with next gen. You know what I mean? You having a next gen event. and you don't have no next gen games. So my expectation is pretty low. I do want to see how Halo Infinite is looking. But the thing is, like, when it comes to Microsoft and their current IPs or what they're known for, I don't really get excited off of that stuff. You know what I mean? I like Halo, how everybody get excited for Halo. I'm not really excited for like that. I'm interested in how it's going to be, but as far as like anything I can put my finger on of like, oh, I'm excited to see this, I can't really do that with the Xbox show. So they'll have to blow me away with a new IP.
You're not excited to see a Sea of Thieves expansion to the Series X?
Nah, man. Yo, I downloaded Sea of Thieves and I quickly deleted it because it felt like, okay, it's one of those service-based games, right? But you could have put a little bit more. You could have added a little bit voice dialogue in there and stuff like that. It just felt lazy to me, and it wasn't fun. I was playing it solo.
After everything they showed with the PlayStation, you really expect them to disappoint?
I think Microsoft is going to disappoint. I think that they don't have something comparable to what PlayStation is going to launch within that launch period. And I don't know about this whole Halo Infinite, 1,200 developers. These guys are just, you know what I mean? Like,
that doesn't mean nothing.
This is something that I think people have to understand too.
Yo, AG, what up, man?
That Microsoft themselves, if you look at the past couple of articles that have come out and been published on what Phil Spencer's been saying, and if you look at what Aaron Greenberg has been saying on Twitter, it's very clear that there are three things going on here. One, Microsoft and Phil Spencer, they themselves don't want to go into this generation. I think they're done. I think they did this next gen console just as a whatever, right? Because it feels that way. For you to go and say you don't care if someone buys the next gen console, that you care more about them being able to play their Game Pass games and all this other stuff, that lets me know two things. One, you're not putting your all into providing us with a quality console, and clearly, because look at the design, just look at all of it, it looks rushed, it looks lazy. Two, you're not looking to provide true next gen experiences when you have Matt Booty saying, oh, we're going to support the family of Xboxes for 2 years, right? As a gamer, right, as someone that's looking to next gen, why would I invest in an Xbox Series X when when they're doing everything to stop me from investing, right? You have to look at the track record when it comes to what Microsoft has been doing. Does anybody here have faith in Microsoft? And when I say track record, I mean their track record with games, the track record with their inside Xboxes, the track record with their events. It's all bad, right? Now, I'm not saying that a company can't change, but when you're in a position that Microsoft is in, I don't think they want to change. I think they've accepted the fact that they are a failure in the console market, and they're trying to slowly but surely get out of it, because you're just not going to beat PlayStation, right? You look at PlayStation's games, you look at PlayStation's content, you look at the mind share, you look at the love, you look at the just everything that surrounds PlayStation. You even look at Nintendo. You can't get to Nintendo's caliber. You can't get to PlayStation's caliber. You've been trying for 3, going on 4 generations now.
They haven't been trying.
You still can't get to that. And we're not even saying past these console makers. You can't even get to that caliber. That's the problem.
Yeah, because their strategy sucks. What do you do? Their strategy
sucks,
what I'm saying.
Bro. The strategy does suck.
Their strategy is set up to not to get to the level of PlayStation. Their strategy is set up to just be a part of gaming. It's not to go above and beyond. It's just want to be a part of the show. Oh, but I'm here too.
But that's a problem, Bari. That's a problem, because the idea is, the ideology of being within the console space is to provide something different. PlayStation and Nintendo both provide something different that makes them unique and continually sell millions of consoles and millions of games. Xbox is the only one that's still trying to, now granted, you can hang on to your IPs and things like that, but they're not trying to innovate. They're not trying to raise the bar, right? When you looked at the PS5 event, you saw PlayStation raising the bar for gaming. That's it. Look 100%. At Horizon Zero Dawn, the arguably the most beautiful game next gen. Look at Ratchet and Clank. Look how different that is. Look at what they showed. Look at all these other games that they showed and all these other partnerships that they have and all this stuff. They're raising the bar going into next gen. Every game I've seen there, except for Bug Snacks and a couple of others.
Bug Snacks.
They, it looked like next gen to me. It looked like, wow, this is where I need to be spending my money going into next gen, because look what I have to get. And we're not even done.
You telling me you ain't like Bug Snacks though?
Microsoft hasn't done that. No, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't.
So I'm not the only one who.
Hey yo, listen. I was watching Persona play Last of Us Remastered, and this man started busting out Bug Snacks.
But then I like the song. The song is actually really, really dope.
Everybody come and play, cause we play with Bug Snacks.
Yeah, I like the song. What's up?
Persona, try to play The Last of Us on silent. Good luck with the clickers. I actually beat the game 2 times on grounded without any sound.
Oh man, I ain't got shit to prove doing that. I'm good. I'm gonna beat it on grounded, yeah, but silent.
Yeah, he moving through grounded though.
Yeah, I'm already at the checkpoint with Henry and Sam.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? Real talk, Orion. Like, this is no cap either, yo. The more I watch, because I watched the PlayStation event about probably 3 times already, and the more I'm seeing the Volcano High, Goodbye Volcano High, I'm getting more intrigued to like, yo, I want to know what's going on.
I'm telling you guys, it's the Life is Strange of PS5. Yo, I'm dead ass playing that shit, bro. Y'all dudes gonna keep sleeping, bro.
That shit is hot garbage.
Yo, I'm not saying it's not. Yo, bro,
High is fire.
I'm not saying it's not hot garbage, but I'm just saying, like, as far as I'm interested, because it got the dinosaur concept, then it's a meteor crashing down, right? So I'm thinking it's like this is a high school, but
in prehistoric times.
High school.
Yo, but that's what I'm saying, bro. If it's some Life is Strange type of stuff, where that's like, I'm with it, because like, we're not gonna say that Life is Strange wasn't dope as hell, right?
Yeah.
That shit was
fire,
bro.
I was never interested. I never played
it. Life is Strange, that's emotional, bro.
That was a good game. That was a good ass game, man. That's such a great game. Before the Storm,
I played the first one. Was nice, but the second one I didn't touch.
I ain't touched the second one.
I ain't touched the second one.
Yo, but that third and fourth chapter. Ooh, yo, listen, bro. I'm no lie. Yo, I have some tears in my eyes, man. I have some tears in my eyes, yo, with that game.
Yeah, tough. Especially when you see her in the hospital bed.
Bro.
Okay, so is it just me, or I have more hope for the Stray game? The game with the cat, than the one with the volcano.
I love cats, so that game is fire.
I'm good on the cat game, man. I ain't playing as no cat. Listen, I like cats too, but I ain't gonna play as no cat. You know what I mean? That game look like it don't got no story.
It's going to be story based. So
how you gonna be story based? Because we just see robots.
See a little bit more.
There is a wall written on it, RIP human. So that's going to be interesting.
I'm good.
The only game that I'm really not I'm not willing to try on any levels is NBA 2K21, Bug Snacks, and
Bug
Snacks. That's really it. I'll try everything else.
I'm good on that jet game.
What jet game?
The game where they had a little jet.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm good on that too.
I'm good on Bug Snacks.
When they were singing the choir.
Yeah, and he was going into space. I'm good on that.
Yeah, I'm good on that. The high school game, I'm not saying I will buy that game, but I'll play that if it was PS Plus.
Which one?
I'll buy it.
I'll buy that if it was PS Plus.
I will buy Goodbye Volcano High just because I played Night in the Woods. Night in the Woods
was like a you moving the character around.
The cat in Night in the Woods, he was like this suave dude though.
He's disrespectful.
Yeah, he was. I like Night in the Woods.
Yeah, Night in the Woods is cool.
Was dope. I gotta go finish that.
All right, so I'm good on Bug Snacks. Goodbye Volcano High. I'm 50 on that. Jet. a far shooter. I'm good on that.
Dog shit.
Kena, that's a day one. Little Devil Side's a day one. I'm good on Oddworld too, man. I'm good on Oddworld.
I'm gonna snatch Oddworld up because that trailer really had me like, I was like, yo, this trailer's good as fuck.
Oddworld is a that's a PS1 classic. Like I remember Oddworld back in the day. That shit was flames, but
I never really got into it.
Nothing in that trailer, really grabbed me. The best Oddworld game, is my opinion, wasn't even like an Oddworld game. It was like a spin-off. It was called Stranger's Wrath. Yeah, that shit was fire.
I never really got into them. I never got into them. Yo, the Pathless, I don't remember this game being shown, but I'm good on that.
Oh, you know what else I'm good on? I'm good on Hitman. I'm good on
I'm good on Stray. Solar Ash, I'm gonna cop that though. Solar Ash looks good.
Solar Ash, I need to
gotta play I gotta play a Hyper Life Drifter to see how good that game was.
I have that on my PS4, but I haven't played it.
All I got
Persona?
Yeah, I played it a little bit.
Yo, Hitman. I'm good on Hitman too, man. I don't think I'm gonna get Hitman. I'll wait for a sale for it. The first one was actually good though, but it was broken up into like in different sections. They had different like chapters and stuff.
No, that was
True Bleed. It's a skill.
Because
that was the last Hitman that came out. I think it was called like Resolution or something like that.
Hitman for PS4. They broke it up in chapters. Then in Hitman 2, they made it into like a full-fledged game. Kind of the same concept, but it's one game. Then Hitman 3, they're gonna do that the same like they did with Hitman 2.
Look, my only thing with Hitman. That man back been stiff for goddamn 8 years now. That man needs to loosen up.
Yeah, he needs some animation adjustments. You know what I mean? Like the way how he's crouching. Hitman, I see the way his back is all stiff paws. How he crouching, it looks weird. I'm good on NBA 2K. As far as the third party stuff, I'm a cop. Ghostwire, Godfall, Project Athia.
I'm good on that Ghostwire too, actually.
Deathloop, I'm copping.
Yeah, Ghostwire remind me a little bit of Naruto.
Oh, Resident Evil, I'm a fall back on that too. I'm not really
Ghostwire. The thing
I'm gonna pick up RE, but that's gonna be on like a fire sale or something like that. Listen, I need them to remake Code Veronica. That's the only reason.
Yo, Glorious War was good, man.
Fuck all this other shit.
But nah, they showed the Pragmata game that looks interesting too. I'm
gonna skip that too until I see more. I ain't gonna say I'm buying that until I see.
I have the feeling it caught my eye.
It caught my Pragmata. Nah. They saying
what is it,
the description they saying here is Capcom also gave us a first look of a thought-provoking PS5 game called Pragmata, and that's
I know, but what do you think it is genre?
I think it's gonna be like more like a puzzle,
third-person shooter.
Yeah, like a third-person type of like what's that game?
Which one? Which game?
The game from Shinji Mikami. What's that game that he made that people like this gen?
Bayonetta?
No,
Evil Within.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. I feel like that's more, spacey. But it's gonna be like that.
Returnal was like really good. I can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, Returnal. That's gonna be a cop. But
Sackboy Day One, Horizon
that's
Day
a cop
One,
too. That's a cop.
Ratchet and Clank Day One.
The first party stuff is pretty much day one for me, man. I'm sold on pretty much all the first party stuff.
Me too.
Hey, yo, you know what's crazy? When you look at PlayStation, like PlayStation main page, right, the blog, they're promoting Project Athia, right? And then when you go to their PlayStation on YouTube, they're promoting the same thing, Project Athia.
What does that mean? What is it?
I'm just saying, like, they're going hard for this game. Like, normally when PlayStation have like the banners heads up,
exclusive.
You know what I mean? They going super hard for this.
More than Horizon?
It's exclusive, and I believe
it's not exclusive. It's a timed exclusive.
But the thing is, what this guy said right here, Eric Limpel, he said that a lot of the games that they showed here. Let me go back to the comment, then we'll probably close it up soon. He said a lot of the games that we shown here, the exclusive time, because they're very transparent here. Where is it at? He's saying that the timed exclusive stuff. Oh, here's the partnership stuff. One second. Let me just find this.
Kena is actually going to the PlayStation 4 and Steam.
Okay, so here it is right here. This question was asked, what is the strategy with the PlayStation 5 when it comes to exclusive titles and working with partners? So skipping to the next one right here. And with that, we found that along the way that they're creating some great games that match up so well to the platform and the ambition that we're trying to achieve. So we're fortunate because there are tons of great titles you saw today, and a lot of them are exclusive. So he's going to go detail here. In all, we showed 13 titles that are launching exclusively on PlayStation 5, and those exclusive arrangements range from a few months to a couple of years. You saw great titles like Godfall from Gearbox, Deathloop from Bethesda, Project Athia from Square Enix. So I do feel that the Athia is a timed exclusive, but this man is saying for a couple of years. And with a thing saying designed for PlayStation 5, I doubt you're going to see that on no Xbox anytime soon.
I'm
curious how they're going to work around that. Because of the SSD, how they and the input and output, how they're going to work around that for Series X and PC.
Yeah, guys, we know that Project Athia is not exclusive per se. It's going to be exclusive to the console. But what I'm saying here is that in detail, what he was saying is that some of these exclusive arrangements are for a couple of months, which you see some of these launch exclusive games like, Goodbye, whatever, and Oddworld, those might be like a couple of months to a year. But he extended this to a few months to a couple of years. When have we ever heard a time exclusive? No, he's saying in general. So here's what he said right here. He said, in all, we showed 13 titles that are launching exclusively on PlayStation 5, meaning console exclusive, time exclusive, right? And those exclusive arrangements range from a few months to a couple of years. You saw great titles, Godfall from Gearbox, Deathloop from Bethesda, Project Athia from Square Enix. So he's talking about in general the games that's showing. 13 of these games that will be launching on PlayStation 5 exclusive, not launching as launch date, but they're going to be launching exclusively on PlayStation 5. And he's listing the arrangements here as far as the exclusivity. Some of them is ranged from a couple of months to some of them to a couple of years. When have you ever heard something like that where it says it's going to be a couple of years? Yes, we understand that it's time exclusive, but that's a long ass time exclusive is what I'm trying to say. If there's some of it is for a couple of years. And he's going into detail here. You saw some great titles, Godfall, Deathloop, and Project Athia. So that's the range of the agreement that they have here, from a couple of months to a couple of years. That's crazy.
I'm interested to see if Godfall and Project Athia is going to be one of them.
Yeah, that's what he's saying right here.
No. I'm interested to see if it's going to be a couple of months or a few years for them.
Well, I mean, I don't think they're going to let us know which one is going to be a couple of months or a couple of years, but they overall, they're saying that you got 13 games launching on PlayStation 5 exclusively. So regardless what it is, the time exclusive is going to be launching on PlayStation 5, but within those games, you got from a couple of months to a couple of years. Never ever I've seen a game really like couple of years we got this exclusive for. That's a big agreement. That's a big partnership right there.
If I was just the betting man, the whole couple of years thing I would put more so on Project Athia than anything.
Yeah.
Just because of Sony's and Square's relationship.
And just because the game is designed around the PS5, I will say that that's a couple of years.
You know what Project Athia is, man? That's just Agni's philosophy, like reborn. That's what that shit is. Yes, the tech demo.
A lot of people don't understand as well. Luminous Productions is a new studio for Square Enix. I saw a lot of people talking about how this developer did with Final Fantasy 15. No, Final Fantasy 15 was going to be on the Luminous engine, but they was like, nah. That's why that game got delayed so long. because I think they switched over to Unreal 4 with Final Fantasy 15. But Luminous Productions is pretty much Square Enix creating a studio that's going to be solely using their sole proprietary engine, the Luminous engine. And it just got created, I think it got created like last year or a couple of years ago. But this is a new studio here for Square Enix. Square Enix got a lot of studios too, man, big and small. Don't sleep on Square, man. They got a lot of studios. 1,200 people.
I need them to give some more love to
Yo, the cool, what's good?
Factory.
Yeah, Tokyo RPG definitely needs to come up with some more games, man. But I love Tokyo RPG games, man. People be hating on them, but I love it.
That's the team that needs 1,200 people. I'm just saying.
Yo, shout out to my man Orion. Yo, Orion in the Discord, he put in the dislike ratio, right? Them dislikes. But Orion, you showed that you disliked the video too, man. What's going on? No, 15 wasn't on Luminous Engine. It started out to be on Luminous Engine, but it went Unreal. Because it was having issues with it as far as the game coming out. But I always like to clarify, so let me go and look it up. Kingdom Hearts switched to UE too. I mean UE 4. But let's see what engine is on here for. Oh, it says right here, yeah, Luminous Studio, yeah. So yeah, 15 was on Luminous as well. I thought this was on Unreal. Let me make sure. And then we close it out.
Well, 15 was on Luminous Engine.
It was
permanently on Luminous Engine.
Yeah, that they started using Unreal after 15 because of how much problems Luminous was giving.
They were having issues and all that.
Added to the development cost, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, new game. Damn, it's early 2007. It's time of the rebranding and shift to next-gen consoles in 2012. Final Fantasy 13 describing 25% complete. No more complete again. I know I saw something about how, but yeah, that's probably Kingdom Hearts too. That's probably Kingdom Hearts then. I know Kingdom Hearts switched over to Unreal 4.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts got built on Unreal 4.
Yeah.
And then Final Fantasy 7 was from the beginning that was already being built on Unreal 4. That's why they were able to come out with that game faster, even though they had a delay in the development because they took it back from CyberConnect 2. You know what I mean? But people thought that they completely restarted, but that's not the case because if you look at the original trailer with CyberConnect 2, a lot of that shit is still in the game.
Okay, so Luminous Studios, they got a new subsidiary studio dubbed Luminous Production. So Luminous Production is under Luminous Studios. The aim is to create AAA games for the global audience in addition to other media content used on Luminous Studios. So that's Luminous Productions. Okay. That's my bad then. Shout out to my man Orion. He said, yo, J-Bar, fix your shit. Shout out to Orion though, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, guys, we'll close it up here because it's 11 o'clock over here, man. And I'm about to lay in my bed and watch me some Pitch Black. But yo, you guys do your outros, man. And we get up out of here, man. Yeah, you say your bar say subsidiary again? Subsidiary? Subsidiary?
That damn list.
I told you I got the best list on YouTube, man. You know what's funny too? Like when I'm at work, that shit comes easy to me. I guess it's the mode that I go into. Like I can just easily say that, boom. But I'm here on YouTube, just relax. I'll be like subsidiary. But yo, go ahead, Court, man.
Oh man, it's been fun. Even though I didn't talk much because I'm having to deal with kids and they want to interrupt me every 5 dang minutes. But yeah, always glad to be on one of Barry's podcasts. If y'all want to, go follow me on Stealth Guy Gaming on YouTube, Stealth Guy Gaming on Twitch, Stealth Guy Gaming on Facebook, and of course Twitter, Sarge0079. So yeah, y'all have fun. I'll probably stream some tomorrow. I don't know what I'm streaming, but I know when The Last of Us comes out, y'all ain't hearing from me unless it's Sunday and I'm racing. That's
Ghost
it.
mode.
And I'm gone.
Yo, facts, man. But yo, go ahead, Omar, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. You can find me at Caravan.Shop on Twitter and at the Gaming Podcast and VGP Podcast. Shout out to Jabari, shout out to the chat, shout out to the panel, and hit that like button.
Yes, sir, man. Yo, Dragon Sword, are you there?
Yeah, here. This is Dragon Sword 15. YouTube channel up. Haven't made videos in like a while. Still to be determined, I guess, as far as that's concerned. Guess I'm potentially a former podcast member, and I'm just gonna kind of keep that a secret.
Okay.
And that's about it. Yeah. So, and I've got around to playing Final Fantasy VII Remake main story. So
lit. Litty like a titty. You know what I mean? Yo, Mod Rozzy, what's good, man? Xbox service. Can't wait for more content. That's a fact. The coon, you know, he's spitting that facts. You know what I mean? Yo, Chris Righteous, man. Shout out to my man Chris Righteous coming through. Are you there? He's on mute.
No, I'm here. Yeah, man. Have a good one, everybody. Be safe. And great games coming out this week. Even though I'm gonna be out of town for the weekend, I won't be able to play it till like the week after, but I'm definitely excited.
Stay off Twitter then.
Yo, fine. Yo, Impatient Fireman, what's good, man? Yeah, we about to get up out of here, Impatient. Yo, Persona.
Yo, what's good, guys? It is your boy Persona. Again, with Persona. Appreciate being on here real quick, man. You know, as soon as I finished my podcast, my stream, I saw Barrio's podcast, and so I said I'd hop in real quick. Big shout out to you guys, man. I hope you guys have a great week. Be safe. And yeah, that's it, man. Appreciate
I see you cruising too, man. The district area is like one of the hardest areas on grounded for Last of Us, man. I see you. You know what I mean? Learning, adapting, adjust. I was going to troll you in that chat, but I just know the person that you are, and I know you're going to be raging. So I was like, let me leave him alone.
Yeah. It's I'm past that now, man. It was I figured out the route, the stealth route, like real quick. I was like, all right, cool.
Yep. Really fun. Man. But one of the hardest areas in for me personally in grounded is when you gave Ellie the rifle and you got to go through that area.
Oh, that's easy. I actually figured a very nice pattern for it.
I feel like the hardest area for me is gonna be when I'm controlling Ellie in winter.
Nah, yo,
when I'm with David and I'm shooting and we gotta like survive that thing.
Nah,
I think that's the area I'm
for me, I play that area so much that I know where every clicker and
I saw your video. That's why I saw your video.
The thing is the part in the cabin, the part in the cabin too. When he locked into the cabin, I know where everybody's coming. I could easily run through that in like 2 minutes. I could show it. I could upload it for you, but I'm gonna wait to see. I want
to figure it out. Yeah, let me figure it out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, aced it. I actually played it a different way. I played it very stealthy, and I had like 8 arrows, and you had like 1 or 2 arrows. It was amazing how you aced it.
Yeah, I know where they all. Yeah, I play that area so much, man. It's too. Yo, call me Jay. What's good, man? I know that area so much. Like that winter area, I know it like back of my hand, like too well. But
yeah, when I'm playing as Ellie going through that winter area, that's when I'm a struggle. I know it.
Yeah,
that's why I'm a struggle.
If you don't know where they're coming from, it's gonna be tough. Especially if you don't have the ammo, it's gonna be tough. But you can get you know the tricks, man. You know the vibes. I see you already. You caught on to the throw a thing and slap a hoe.
Oh yeah. I get up out of there, bro. You see?
Bricks and
yo, listen. A lot of people gotta understand what Grounded on Last of Us 1. You don't need to kill everybody, and you don't need to go through all the encounters. Yo, listen.
The animation's too strong.
I throw a bottle and I run straight to that door, bruh. Listen, fuck fighting these motherfuckers,
like,
man.
You know the area, the area that you got into with the library, the books, and you know right past it, you go into the area like in the hotel. That area, I cheese that area all the time. Cause right before you go into the window to go to the hotel, I throw a bottle like at the building to the left of it, and they're gonna walk over to all the way to the left, and I just easily run by and nobody sees it.
Interesting. So you're okay missing out on supplies.
I don't fight nobody in that area, bro. I don't fight nobody in that area. I just dip. I'm out.
You don't get that many supplies anyway.
There's some areas in that game that's unavoidable. Like that area I told you when you give Ellie the gun, that's unavoidable. You're gonna have to fight your way out of that, and you got to fight everybody. You know what I mean?
Them 4 dudes that was right near the gate. I'm like, wait a second, what is that?
Yep, they pop out. They pop
out. That area you can actually kill around 4 or 5, maybe 6 people, and then you need the rest, which are also 4 or 5 people that comes after you. So you can stealth the first half, and the second half you need to throw a Molotov cocktail or something.
No, I throw a bottle and make them start walking out, and then I kill them.
What I do is that I go all the way to the top where the gate is, where you got to open. But I stealth a few of them there because they're gonna come over there regardless, and I have Ellie to do the rest because I take my time.
Yo, I'm
Ellie
telling you, bro.
Let
the NPC fight for you, bro. I was doing that a lot.
Remember, the AI is dumb in that game, but yo, in that area, Ellie gets to clap it. She shoots them dudes out, especially dudes with the bottles that try to show something. Nope, boom, the bottles blow up on those. I love The Last of Us, man. I think I need 2 more trophies to platinum it. It's multiplayer trophies.
Yeah, I was gonna try to platinum it before Last of Us 2, but I gotta do a whole another like easy playthrough to get all the collectibles and shit. So I'm like,
I just gotta do the multiplayer. I gotta finish up the Firefly story.
That's gonna be so difficult.
That's a grindy one.
I got those like way back in when the shit first came out. But
yeah, cause remember we was playing it, but I stopped playing it online. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I used to play this hard.
Yeah, I just gotta do
PS3.
the story. I just gotta do the story stuff because I'll just have to do Grounded on Grounded Plus or do Survival Plus, whatever, and I get all the trophies and that's it. I'm done.
So how did you get the online one? Are you that good with online or?
Yeah, I mean,
the online one is just pretty much you just gotta play the games and finish up the story
and survive long enough.
I forgot how much games it is.
I'm pretty good at Last of Us and Uncharted. Like Uncharted is one of my favorite games. Like online, I'm a beast.
I was playing the other day. I was like, this is fun. I miss playing this game, man. The same strats still work on these dudes. Like these dudes don't know how to strafe. That's the problem with these dudes. They don't know how to strafe.
For real, bro. These dudes do not know how to strafe, bro. It is so funny. I be watching these dudes.
And they cheat too, man, because they using all the DLC guns. So now if I have to get those 2 trophies, I'm gonna get the DLC guns and just murk these dudes, yo.
If you're gonna use a DLC gun, use the shotgun.
If
you're on Last of Us, use that shotgun, bro.
That's what they was trying to use on me, man.
That shot
crazy, man. But yeah, guys, we about to close this thing up. Appreciate everybody coming through. Like I said, this was free, and I had the chance to get it. Had some thoughts I had to get out my mind before the weekend or the week. When Last of Us comes out, because I'm pretty sure I ain't gonna put no videos like that next week.
Listen, once Friday, I'm off Friday. That Thursday night, I'm gonna take a nap after work. I'm ghost for like a week. You're not seeing no content from me.
Yeah, man.
I'm ghost.
Definitely, man. So yeah, catch you guys whenever I catch you. Never know, might be a surprise show or something. But Last of Us is next week, guys. It's time to celebrate. And yo, PlayStation Nation, if I catch you out here talking about you hyping up Last of Us, hyping up review scores, and then you talking about, I'm gonna wait for a sale for this game, you're gonna get roasted.
Oh god, no, fuck no.
You're gonna get roasted. But anyways, man, it's your boy Jay Barry, about to get up out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm gone. Deuces.